Hello. Hi. Hello. It's me. It's the Weasel. I'm here. Ah, just in time. Wow. It's because I said, yeah, I'm gonna start on time this time because we do have a bit of content to get through. So let me get this game started. Started. That was a hiccup. That was me just going. "Eh." Let's see. I see. Rudy. Hi. Hello. Rudy says egg. Yeah, egg. I see Chip. Hi, hello. Chip says Weasel wants to have a religious experience. Well, it's the thing that is taking it's getting my attention. This game is like not many games get into the field of hey, let's just examine this religious background. I am a sucker for that. As I said, there's like a whole chapter on the book that I'm probably never gonna finish about like furry world building. It's written from the perspective of somebody inside like a furry world explaining it to an outsider, which is fun. Also, hi Scrappy. Hello, Scrappy says my baby and a heart. It's me. I'm the baby. Hi. I mean, even more believable because you're probably way taller than me. So yeah, I'm the scrungus. Rudy says then we'll have to give it to him. What? No, don't get. I can get my own religious experience. I'm okay. I had way too much of that. Also, hi Frigid Silver. Hello, Frigid Silver says hi everyone. Time to get back to the Bronx. Is this the Bronx though? Well, I'm not really sure what this. No, it's not. It's Sorry, the capture card is silly. I You should see what kind of mess of chords I have going on here. My goodness. Okay, anyways, sorry about that. Frigid Silver said, "Hi everyone, time to get back to the Bronx." Yes. Yes, Bronx. No, it's not. It's similar, but it's not. Scrappy got a stream streak of 5 streams, says Funf. It is Funf. Scrappy says, "I can tell my baby's a little stressed / not in the energy I want to squeeze." Well, that's what happens when there's so much going on. Oh boy. But yeah. One sec, let me capture this. This is really funny. I'm gonna show you, not on stream, but I'm gonna show you the mess of chords that I currently have for my setup. I am kind of embarrassed, but also not. So, you know. I'm gonna put it on my server. You know where. Just so you can see this absolute nonsense. Let's see. Strybeck sent the boot kisser. Hi, Strybeck. Hello. Scrappy says, "Hehe, towering over Wheeze." Well, you are big. Strybeck says, "I dozed off last time. What's the plot now?" I think it's just the same. We did one day of just. I was gonna say one day of religion. No, it was one day of like looking into stuff. And then we're probably gonna see the same people again, and maybe make more coffee and food, because that's the main thing of this game. Aside from reading things in a silly voice. Scrappy says, "Uh-oh, something broke." Chip says it froze. Free Super said already. Scrappy says the banner is still going though. Stream isn't frozen. Something on Rick's end must have. Chip says we can't hear him either. And Chip says, "There we go. Video and voice working." Scrappy says technology only seems to act up even more when you're already stressed / not in the best mood. I know from experience. And I prepared like 20 minutes early, so stuff just goes wrong. It sucks. Free Silver says, "Oof, yeah." So yeah, I put a picture of the absolute nonsense of cables I'm dealing with on the server. It's dumb, but I mean it works. So whatever. I'm gonna try not to move it too much. This is why I like streaming while holding the Steam Deck is not ideal. It is not ideal. Because then I would be carrying all that stuff on my lap. And I don't want to do that. Anyways, Zipp, it's time to mind meld with Zipp again. I'm gonna wear that purple shirt. Oh man. He's got style. I like his style. Yeah, they too. Truth hurts. And it's her again. Oh boy, okay. Wait, I did read the news. I read them last time. Okay. Good heavens, she looks more beautiful to me today than ever before, if that's even possible. Shit, pull yourself together, Zipp. Melinda, so early? It's not even dark outside yet. You know, Zipp, I was just thinking about what we were talking about yesterday, and I couldn't resist popping right in. That's very nice of you. Oh, come on, Zipp. But first, can I give you something? Oh yes, let's see. This time I would like an I drown in sugar. Really? I'm genuinely surprised. Yeah, you know, I've been feeling a bit enchanted lately. Life is sweet, am I right? Something like that. And what could make it sweeter than a lot of sugar? It's true. And can I have just one splash of orange juice, like I always do? Of course, my dear. Coming right up. Yeah. Yeah. Frigid Silver says, is the sugar No. Okay, let's see. Food.
Let's make something special.
Well, it's a drink. Okay, what the hecky? All right, let's see if I remember how to make drinks with this. Um, it's a glass. It's 2 espressos in a glass, which shouldn't be too hard. But well, while I make this, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I had a I had a day. I had a day. It was a certified day. I don't know how to describe it. Scrappy sent a crying Ricky mode. It wasn't that bad. It was just like there's a lot of things in my mind and I have to like just I don't know. I have to mentally organize myself, but I know I'm gonna forget about something. Okay, that's 1. That's 2 of them. Okay. Chips has described the Weasel Day. What was the Weasel Day like? I got up. I showered. I dressed up. I packed my stuff. I went to I got driven to work. 1 sprinkle of cinnamon. I didn't get to do my morning walk. I was only able to do half a walk at work. That was fine. I sat down at my desk. I checked Discord. Where's the milk at? Oh, milk. There we go. 2 drops of milk. 1, 2. 2 sprinkles of sugar. Where's the sugar at? Regular sugar. Wait, 2, right? 1, 2. Yep. And 2 of cane sugar. 1, 2. There we go. And before stirring, 1 orange juice. There we go. Scrappy says, still, I wish I could make it easier, but there's nothing I can do. Fraser says, my poor sweet weasel, hope this mellows you out. Yeah, I'm trying. This game is not like, it's not like a big deal. So, yeah, it should be fine. And drink's ready. Melinda's hydrogen sugar. Bam,
Yeah,
5 stars.
That's the way you do it.
Scrappy says, I hate having a lot on my mind too. It hurts. I'm not built for it, and I'm sure many of you folks aren't either. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I guess the thing I can say has been helping me out the most lately is I got a bunch of role plays like going on at the same time. Usually that would stress me out because I'm like, oh, I have all these people that I need to reply to, and I have to like craft good responses and juggle all these storylines. But somehow that's like it's doing the opposite thing of stressing me out, and it's actually like, oh, I can't wait to reply to these things. I may be performing a bit of escapism, where I'm like, oh, I just wanna get back to this roleplay and just not think about anything else. It's fine. I'm fine. You're a true miracle, Zipp.
Beg your pardon?
You should see your face.
Well, I
meant that this coffee was a divine experience. I never had such good coffee in my life.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Melinda. I really appreciate it.
You're very funny, Zipp. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Thank you.
For what?
For saying that.
Oh, please, Zip, don't embarrass me. What are these on about? Fraser says felt. Scrappy says implied blushy Zip. He do be blushy. So far no new lore.
There's so much I don't know about her yet, and there's so much she doesn't know about me.
Speaking of, I believe one of my roleplays already replied, but I'm not gonna cut into the stream. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Let's see. You know, my dear Zip,
Yes, my dear?
I've been feeling like a new person lately. Like I just changed, or like I just left my cocoon.
That's good to hear. And how is that? Did something happen?
Well, to tell you the truth, I've been seeing someone a lot lately. I mean, almost every day.
Oh,
Someone who makes me laugh and is always nice to me, you know? And I feel like that's all I wanted for a long time.
well, guess what? I'm in a similar situation.
Really? Oh, that's nice to hear.
So,
You know, Zip, there's something that's bothering me.
really? Tell me, my dear.
Well, you know, the person I was talking about, he's not like me. He's not an insect. Plus, he's got a
A darker side?
You always seem to know what I mean, don't you? But yes, darker side, something like that.
Well, dear Melinda, if I've learned anything in life, it's to always follow your heart. It sounds silly, I know, but no matter what your mind says, if you don't follow what your heart dictates, you'll spend the rest of your life wondering, what if? You know? And that is never good. I just know. My life is full of what if memories.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Sometimes I feel like my whole life is a what if.
Oh, don't say that, Zip, please.
I didn't want to spoil your mood, my dear. Quite the contrary.
You know what? You're right. I'm going to listen to my heart.
That's the spirit, and the fact that
That I am an insect.
Yes, so never mind. Sure, I know it's easy for me to say, but believe me, if we accept the boundaries that others set for us, we're actually imprisoning ourselves.
Alright. Good lessons, kids. Remember, don't accept boundaries. If anybody sets boundaries, don't. Okay.
Fluffy heavens, what demagogic nonsense I'm talking here, as if I knew what I'm talking about. Excuse me, please.
No, not at all, Zip. You're right. Very right. You're a real miracle. I ever told you that?
Well, I could listen to this all my life, dear Melinda.
I have to go now, but thank you, really. And I'll see you again soon.
I can't wait.
Goodbye, Zip.
See you. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, no, not you. God damn it. Scrappy says, you must teach me how to RP, but the letters RP are sparkling gold and implying that it is something more special than the average RP. It's a whole thing. Usually the people I RP with are already writers of some kind. I don't know. It's like this whole thing that if you took if you were good at literature classes in school, you kinda already have the basis for it. My thing is that RP has like tainted reputation online because when people hear when they hear RP, they immediately think of the guy that shows up in your DMs and do you RP, which is it's an unfortunate thing, but I really don't see it like that. I actually try to avoid anybody that is like that. Yeah, I do think people have a very superficial way of looking at role play. Meanwhile, I see it as writing a story where you only have to write half of it. Um, it's essentially a live performance of you bouncing off ideas from somebody else. It's improv, essentially. It's improv. It's fun. It's good. It's got a lot of depth, especially if both of you like know what you're getting into. It's fun. Scrappy says setting boundaries. On Zipp. Okay, we're not doing that. He said that, eh? Freezer says what people think when Rick's shooting. Yeah, yeah. Well, I did tell that story yesterday, but I'm not going to regale you with it here. That's exclusive for people who join my server. Scrappy says, "Oh, ouch. Teach me how to write, I guess. I don't know. I could probably adapt though. I'm not bad at learning things, especially when I enjoy it." Yeah. I mean, it's a whole thing. Chip says, "Hi, do you RP?" Yeah, that kind. Scrappy says, "I avoid those who are like that, but I got close with people who like to do kinky activities and stuff with me. If someone literally DM me, 'Hi, RP,' I'd rip them in half." Yeah, well, I mean, there goes one problem. If you are immediately connecting, like, RP and, like, horny, that's not it. It's not that. I'm going to equate it as if you immediately associate RP and sexy times. It's kind of like people who are like, "Oh, you're a furry, like like sex and stuff," because it's not all that. So I'm like the same with roleplay. I'm like, it's not like that. It's not always like that. Some of my favorite things to roleplay are action scenes. I am very good at describing. I'm not meaning to toot my own horn, but sometimes I do have to admit I'm very good at describing action scenes. There was this one time where I did an RP where I described an entire race, like a race, racing cars, like an entire race. I pretty much played every racer except for one, which was my roleplay partner. He was one of the racers. I was the other. I think there were 7 of them. It was insane to keep track of. I had to take notes. I have to pretty much visualize it in my mind, draw things just to keep track of where everybody was and how the race was going. It overheated my brain. But yeah, it's there's a lot of things to RP about, not just horny. But yeah, Chip said, I've gotten a few of those over the years. Free services, collaborative story. Yep. Scrappy says, if a good friend comes up with "you're so cute" or something like that, it can turn into vaguely RP-like. I know that. That's like soft RP. Look at that. I'm getting distracted again. No, I knew this would happen. That's why I started early. But yeah, it starts like that. I call that lightweight, casual stuff. When you're like, okay, we can't just chat, we need to throw in some actions into this. It's fun, it's cute. I used to do it a lot. Now I like more structured stuff. Scrappy says it's a whole thing, and why would that stop me, XD? There's a lot. Shabik says roses are red, blue is the sea. 1M, no subject. Hi, do you RP? And Risu. Yeah, that's how it goes. Scrappy says at Frigid Silver, this is a great way to describe it. Not gonna lie, I'd love to write a story and turn it into an RP story thing with Rick and friends. I think it would be a gateway to me writing, actually. It could be a really fun activity. I would like to see your writing. What can you write on your own first to see where your strengths lie? Scrappy says, I'll hush it now. Sorry to distract you. Just like being able to talk about stuff like this. No, it's fine. That's kind of the point. Mr. Mandrill. Mick.
Back when we were sort of friends or something like that. I don't know if real friendships can exist in a criminal organization.
Okay. Chip says, I do most of my RPing now with character AI. Yeah, that's a good way of practicing. Although character AI is very lenient. You can give it like broken grammar, no punctuation, and like very vague actions, and it will fill in the blanks. It's like RPing in very easy mode. Also, you have to, if you're an experienced writer, you kind of have to wrangle the AI to do what you want, which is really hard, and it kind of takes me out of it sometimes. That's why I don't do it as much. Only when I'm really desperate and nobody's up. Scrappy says, I do not think I could do a character AI thing. My brain is not ready to process it. Also, I'm losing frames now. I'm gonna wait, and okay, that's it. It's good now. Sorry. It happens at random. You know.
Hey, my best friend, Zippy! Not that I'm not happy to see you, Mick, but wasn't I supposed to give you the answer tomorrow? Don't need to crab yourself, Zippy brother. I'm not here on business this time. Because you really call that business? Don't be so sour, man. I'm only here because yours is the best little calf around. This is not a calf. Fine by me. So, I am hungry and thirsty. Fine. What do you need, Mick? A good coffee wouldn't hurt a fly, eh? If I may say so around here. No, you can't, Mick.
Wow, okay. Freezer says, it's like playing with a puppet, it's no fun. Yeah, it's you playing everybody. It's very simplistic.
Throw me a Death by Caramel, Zippy, and include my sleek little secret additive. Women usually drink that, but whatever. Hahaha. Use your hands, not your mouth. Alright, no need to bite like that. Oh, yes. You want to bite something? Sure, listen, what kind of fake meat do you use in these meals? The one everyone else is using, Mick. M-E-A-T. Good, very good, Zip. Why do you say that? What? No, it's not important. Throw me an extra meat sandwich, okay? Alright, Mick, you got it. And no garlic, okay? Whatever you do, never put garlic in my food. Heh, okay, no need to get so worked up. No garlic, I get it. Whatever you say, Mick.
Okay, interesting. So maybe I need to substitute something. Chip says, getting it to do exactly what I want appeals strongly to me. Oh, I get it. You're a very controlling person. It says a lot about society. Takes notes. Chip says, in Star Wars, coffee is called calf. I am not surprised at all. Also, hi Norami, hello. Norami says, hello there, guys. Hi Norami, welcome to Zipp's Cafe. I'm a raccoon right now. Scrappy says, I'm convinced Mick has a real nasty smell. Yeah, okay, it's the smell. It's, you know what kind of smell? Have you ever been to have you ever been close to monkeys at a zoo? That, but throw like obnoxious men cologne over it. That's what I'm picturing. Chip says, Norami's here to see the raccoon barista. Frigid Silver says, at Norami, hi. And Shrek says, in Star Wars, there is a style of music called jizz. Yeah, we know about the jizz.
Let's make something special.
Okay. And then I knew I had to make something special. Let's see. What is it? Death by Caramel. With extra whiskey. I'm gonna give him all the whiskey because I need the man to loosen up his tongue. Frigid Silver says, so a middle schooler? Scrappy says, I can't imagine that monkey smell and I do not want to. Yeah. Okay, in a mug. Scrappy says, at Frigid Silver, reminded of Jackson. He was a kid that I remember had the most distinct smell, and he had it from elementary all the way even into high school somehow. The only person I can remember smelling like anything in school was this guy in high school. I've told this story before again. You know, when you've done 1,000 streams, your stories start to repeat. There was this guy that smelled strongly of milk. He always smelled like milk. And I liked hugging him because he smelled nice. Because I like milk. Okay, so I need to add one espresso and one long black. What if I add the black first? So I can use up 2 of the things. Okay, and then switch to espresso. There we go, 1 espresso, 1 long black. We move it to the station, and I need to put 3 sprinkles of caramel, which is 1, 2, 3. That's enough. And then 1 of cocoa. Where's the cocoa at? There it is. 1. Okay. And 2 of milk. 1, 2. That's it. And before we stir, a fuckload of whiskey, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3 gets sloshed, bitch. Scrappy says, I recall another guy named Quinn who had a bad smell. Unsure how to describe either. Scrappy says, I'm gonna douse myself in milk so you can hug me, and do hug me tightly. Just, no, don't do that. Let me have your natural smell. I need to smell. I remember, weirdly enough, I remember Stripeback having a very nice smell. Okay, that's stirred. I can't remember what Norami smells like. There we go.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Oh, that looks awful. Conan, hi, hello. Conan sent the boot kisser emote. I noticed that you are a boot kisser. Am I? I mean, I've known to kiss boots every now and then, but like, it's usually my own. Especially if they have a very smooth surface. Scrappy sent a shifty blushy face to the right. Conan said, hi, Rick in chat. And then a waving Rick emote. Oh yeah, I remember Conan too. Conan smells like vegetables for some reason. I'm pretty sure he said it was something about his dresser, because he had a very old dresser, and everything that he stored in there, including his clothes, just smelled like vegetables. He still smells like it a little. Shrebek says, which is ironic since I'm a skunk. You know what? I've been proven wrong before. There's this guy named Sparkle Cat. He's shown as like a punk cat who is like the grossest thing ever. Like, his persona just hangs out in dumpsters, does a bunch of like gross stuff. And then this one time I met him. I met the actual guy at a con, and he smelled like nothing. He smelled completely neutral. Like I could smell his clothes, but that was it. He didn't smell like anything. I'm not gonna get into details, but I'm gonna tell you he was probably the cleanest person I've been in contact with in my entire life. Like, the most neutral smelling, like no smell at all. Not trying to mask any smells, completely clean. And yeah, I kinda miss the guy. Chip says, I smell like BO. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna have to do something about that. I am very sensitive to those kinds of things. I'm like, if I can smell you, I will let you know. Scrappy says, skunk. Frigid Silver says, at Conan, I made that and Stripe got the emote for Twitch. Yeah, Strayback, thanks to Strayback, we have a new emote after several decades. If we could get 10 more subs, we could have another one. But that's a lot of money. Chip says, "I've seen you rub your face against smooth clown shoes." Yeah. I mean, have you seen those things? They're huge. Don't you want to like stick your face on them? Scrappy says, "A chip like a possum when they do that slubbing thing." I'll try Ruggiero. Hello, Ruggiero says hello. Hi. Chip says, "What does Ruggiero smell like?" I don't know. Probably South Asia or something. Scrappy says, "My deodorant does a good job at getting rid of BO. Annoyingly though, I still get sweaty but no BO smell." Same. I get sweaty very easily. I don't think I smell like anything, but again, most of the people around me are used to me, so if I smell, they're not telling me. But you know, mustelids. Conan says, "It's the dresser's wood material. Every time I open it, it creates a bit of sawdust and the scent spreads to my clothes." In the nervous emote. I know. By now I'm used to it. Zipp, my dear friend, that was so masterful. I would be very sorry if this calf ever stopped being here. This is not a calf. And again, you forget where I'm from. I recognize these veiled threats. You're right. Sorry, I was forget that you were the smoothest bastard in the world back then. There were a few others in the race. That's also true. You don't mean me, do you? No, I don't, Mick. Okay, I'm gonna make your food now.
Let's see.
Alright, let me get that recipe. Okay, there's no garlic in the recipe, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. Cool. A reader says, "IDK had to describe mine, but I definitely get sweaty." Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. Considering where you live, I am not surprised at all. I want to pick up Ruggiero and just throw him into, like, I don't know, like North Canada. Just get snowed, bitch. Like, yeah, no tropical weather here, just snow. Chip says, "Whoops, this tangent went on." I love these tangents. They really are distracting me. Conan says, "At Frigid Silver, it looks great." New one, and then boot emote, boot kisser emote, and then reversed boot emote. Scrappy says, "Next 10 subs emote better be a blush emote drawn by me." Well, you know. Free Silver says, "I want Mick the dick back in his cage." Wow, that's very... Rudy says, "I love snow." I love snow too. I mean, I love snow like the frozen of concept, the concept of, you know, the frosty state of water, not snow the person. But we don't talk about that anymore. Rio says, "I've experienced snowless winter in Korea." Well, we need to just freeze you. We need to put you in like ice. Freezer says at Conan, "Thank you." And Rudy says, "How was it?" I don't know. I like snow is just snow. Okay, we need to add fat to the pan. Delicious fat. That's where all the flavor is. Alright, gotta melt that. In the meantime, I'm gonna do the hot dog, which is add oil to the pan. Where's the oil? And 2 hot dogs. Oh, I don't need to do that. Wait, was I adding oil to the fire? Is that a thing? Okay, well, whatever. 2 slices of bread, I guess. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. And a bit of a delay. Got it. Got it. Alright, cool. I think I can take this off the flame now. Or not. I'm just gonna turn off the flame. Or, hey, fire. Okay, while that's warming up, Bridger says, "I've experienced no, wait, never mind. There's no new chat. I am losing my mind. Where's the hot dogs? Oh, hot dogs. Cool. 1 hot dog. 2 hot dogs. This is done. And this is done. Alright, so spam and lettuce. Add oil to pan and sponge meat. And lettuce? Wait, do I need to cook the lettuce too? Because it seems to be in the same step. Step 3. Spam and lettuce. Add oil to pan, 1 slice of sponge meat, and 1 lettuce leaf. So I guess I have to cook the lettuce in the oil. Fascinating. I've never done this. Is this a thing people do? Is this normal? I guess it might be. Huh. 2 dashes of salt. 1, 2. That's it. 1 sprinkle of herbs. Where's the herbs? That's it. And 1 drizzle of spicy oil. Where's the oil at? There we go. I think that's it. There's no garlic in this, so it should be fine. There it is.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
That's good. Ruggiero says, did I mention I could somehow stand the near freezing temperatures in Korea with just shorts and thin shirts? I guess my body could regulate the temperature better due to the slow temperature change of the seasons. Wind is still freezing though. I'm gonna send you to the Arctic. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of the noodle is losing his noodle. Chip says Ruggiero has his racing suit to keep him warm. Oh yeah. Ruggiero says I chip that too. Here's the fun thing. So far, I have never experienced weather cold enough where I can fursuit comfortably. I kid you not. I've been in the coldest weathers possible where like you can be free. You're like, if you stay there for too long, frostbite. Almost for sure. If you're too exposed. But I've tried fursuiting and I'm roasting. I'm roasting in like cold, snowy weather. I don't know how, I don't know why. It just, I cannot seem to find the perfect weather for that. Scrappy says Rujitish. Conan sent the boot emote, the boot emote, the boot kisser emote, inverted boot emote, and inverted boot emote. And then points at it and says sofa meme in the pleb emote. Am I being surrounded by boots? Am I the girl in the couch surrounded by boots? Ruggiero says cooked vegetables are normal here. Of course they are. Scrappy says that's insane. I would say come to Minnesota but warming. I mean it might be getting colder. Freddy Silver says, we live constantly in the triple digits. I know. You would think I would be used to heat, but I can't. I'm not. Also, Stribex sent the haha Rick emote. I don't know why. What did I do? What did I say? What is happening?
Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you're good at, Zipp. Never do anything else. I wasn't planning to, Mick. I think you could have a serious career in a city cafeteria. I'm not even joking. What a prospect. No kidding, if you're going to sell this dump anyway. Who said I was going to sell it, Mick? You're just playing hard to get, like the women I've dealt with. Tooth and nail, doesn't matter. I get what I want in the end. If all your women are playing hard to get with tooth and nail, Mick, you're doing something very wrong. Huh? What are you implying, Zipp? Nothing, besides the fact if you were in such a shit face, you might even find yourself someone. Don't upset me, Zipp. You're so not in that position. Really? Well, I don't really care. But you better care.
Wow, Angie. Conan says, You already are, Rick. It is your boot collection. Oh yeah, I am surrounded by them. I have some. Here's the thing. I sometimes don't put my boots away right away. Sometimes I just leave them laying around. And right here I have the boots I was wearing on Monday. No, not on Monday. No, those I put away already. The boots I was wearing yesterday. They are like down here. I haven't put them away yet. Shavik says I was reacting to Conan's meme. Yeah, I mean, it was a meme. It sure was a meme, TM. I still haven't been given any world building.
Mick's turned into a real bastard.
Shame. I used to think he was a smart guy.
Where did you leave that well-aged beef? Oh, you mean Sandor? He had something to do, so I gave him the day off. You know, sometimes you have to give a little, and I can be a very gracious lord. Yeah, I can imagine. But don't worry about him. He won't get lost. I have had someone keep an eye on him. You've been spying on your own people? Just a little healthy paranoia. You know, this boy is with me because of a deal. I don't think he's 100% loyal. At least not yet. Yeah, well, he certainly will be if he spots he's being followed. That idiot? No, he hasn't. He's completely out of his mind with some little lass. He can't see up to his nose. A woman. Yep, always the women, huh? Uh-huh. Well, Zipp, I don't want to hold you up any longer. Oh, please don't go. Haha, very funny. I have something you'll need tomorrow, or should I say, you better need it. Well, I'll be the judge of that, Mick. Just keep those wheels turning fast, Zipp. Tomorrow and no further. Unfortunately, I can't wait. Business is growing and growing, and I have to keep up with it. You understand? I see. Well, listen, Mick, I'll be waiting for you tomorrow, just like I promised. But that's all I can promise. Okay, but remember, Zipp, we'll be here and we don't want to leave. So we'd better be at peace, if you know what I mean. And get some sleep, Zipp. Some long sleep. Take your time. Tomorrow, I'm sure, you'll know what to do. Well, I'm sure of that, too. Asshole!
Oh, there he is. I forgot what voice I gave this guy. I think it was just normal. Conan says, "I try back, hee thanks." In the squish emote.
Frank's got his hands on something again that could easily swallow him whole. Is it that time already? Busy days go fast, Zipp. Wise words. Is that from Gaston Davis? Nah, just half-armed Frank Castellini. You should write a book. Yeah, I think so. But it pays better to be a PI. Well, not by much. I'm not complaining these days, though. There's a remarkable number of new cases, and they are all similar. Tell me, I'm dying for some good gossip. I don't know, Zipp, but something stinks in the hive. I mean, beyond the usual stench. Well, Mick and his gang really messed things up, didn't they? Well, yes, but not just them. Old Zenaida is also getting involved in darker and darker dealings, even though she's played by the rules so far. You mean the Spider Queen? Her Excellency in the flesh. Small troubles have turned into big troubles. I am only indirectly affected, but more and more insects are disappearing. Really? They just vanish? Without a trace, as if they were being swallowed up by the light itself. And many of their loved ones, in their final desperation, are already turning to me for help. Well, they must be really desperate then. You moron. But you're also right. There you go, but before you continue, tell me, what can I give you? Ah, yes, let's see. Take your time, I'm gonna read lore. Zenaida, the Spider Queen. Zenaida is an ex-freedom fighter and guerrilla leader who has led an extensive and serious criminal organization since founding the Hive and driving the insects into the ghetto. She's rumored to devour her enemies, but of course this is probably just a myth. At least, hopefully.
Ah, this is so satisfying. I'm all dried up inside. I need something really big and dark and sugary and honey. I will definitely have one of those. Anything else? Nothing special. I like it the way I usually do. And can you sprinkle a little cinnamon on it? Roger. Well, hearing that, you must have had quite a day. You can tell that from my order? Yep, my mother was a witch who read fortunes from coffee. I know you're lying, but I could still believe it. Believe me, that's how it was. Okay, yeah, okay, Zipp.
Let's see.
Vomit of the Bee-Man. Okay, sure. Wait, what is that? A super long black? What does super long black mean? Oh, super. Huh. I guess that uses 3 waters. Anyways. Oh yeah, something fairly eventful that happened today at work is that let's say that I had to deal with some stuff that is gonna be happening soon, and one thing led to the other, and I believe I will be taking a whole week off from work. It's I was not expecting it, but it's gonna happen. Conan says forced vacation? Kind of, but not really. Like, the thing is, I had already... The way my work works is that I don't get paid time off. Well, I mean, I do, but it's complicated. Essentially, my vacations are fixed. My vacations happen at a certain point during the year, which is during the vacation periods. You know, when I go missing, like summers and winters, that's when my vacations happen usually. If I want to take days off, aside from those, I have to work for them. And by that, that means I have to work on days that I would normally not work. So I can essentially build up days or make up for days. So if I want to miss out on a day, I have to work on a different day. Usually this means Saturdays, because I mean usually I don't work on Saturdays, so if I work on a Saturday, I can say, hey, I worked on this Saturday, can I not work on this other day? And they are usually okay with it, as long as I'm doing something that they are that they approve of where I'm needed. Up. So what I did during summer in June is that I actually worked an extra week after I was supposed to go on vacation. 1, 2, 3. And what that did was that it actually set me for a bunch of days of, hey, you worked this whole week, well, now you have a bunch of days that you don't have to work later in the year. And yeah, I was hoping to use them when I needed them. Like, hey, I need to get out of town like early on a Friday or a Thursday. That's when I was gonna use them. Let's say that recent circumstances have made things a little complicated. What is this? Where's the pollen? Is this pollen? I think that's pollen. It's because I'm not getting a tooltip. I think that's pollen. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. So yeah, circumstances made it so that the days that I've built up so far I cannot keep beyond this month because of, let's call them administrative complications. So they said, yeah, you have all these days off, right? Well, you might want to use them before October, or you're probably gonna lose them. And I was like, oh no, well, I guess I can use. I had something that I wanted to do by the end of September, which is a con. I'm gonna be going to a con by the end of September, which is gonna be in California. Norami is gonna be there, and I was gonna take a few days off to go to that, maybe a couple, maybe 2 or 3. But due to the way that they're saying, like, well, you have like 5 days off, right? Yeah. Well, you should probably take them all at once. So instead of taking the few days that I was gonna take for the con, I'm gonna take a whole week, and the con is gonna be right in the middle of that. So I'm gonna have days off before the con and days off after the con, meaning that it's very likely that I also will go missing from streaming next week. Yeah, this is happening next week. I'm gonna be taking an impromptu long break next week, meaning that the only streams that are gonna be happening this month are gonna be today, Friday, and I believe Monday, and that's gonna be it. Meaning I may have to postpone the game that I was gonna be playing until October. So yeah, stuff is going on. It's a whole thing. So I was forced to take vacations, and I'm gonna take them or I'm gonna lose them. Conan says, so technically they didn't overworking sponge over you, accumulated too many break days and being forced to take them. A little, kind of, yeah. Except it's not break days that I accumulated, but I worked extra, and they're like, well, you worked extra, right? You don't have to work then. Just take a whole week off. Freddy Silver sent a crying Rick. I know why. And Freddy Silver says vacation though, yippee. Yeah, I'll see what I do with that. Scrappy says this is wildly confusing, XD. Don't worry about it. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna go missing. Chip says, well, that's actually lucky for me. I would have been late to next Wednesday's stream. Well, it's that in a whole week, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Scrappy says, sorry to hear all this wild stuff is going on. It's fine. You would think that you wouldn't be stressed over vacations, right? But it's the circumstances that these are happening in. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the circumstances that are stressing me out, because I'm like, what if something happens in the office and they need me, or like me, I don't know, skipping a bunch of streams and just taking a break that I was not planning on taking. It's a whole thing. It's complicated. So I'm not. It's stressing me a little, because part of me is like, yes, I need this. I just want to take more time off because I'm not ready. Like, it's the awkward point between my summer vacations and my winter vacations that I'm like, I need this now. But also I'm not even gonna call it workaholic, because that is a complete lie. Anybody that knows me well knows I am not a workaholic. I simply get obsessed with things that often do not matter. I don't know why I'm like that, but I am like that. So it's just like me trying to figure out, like, am I happy or am I angry / sad / stressed about this? Conan sent a EP emote and said EP extended vacation and a confused Rick emote. Yeah, that's how I feel. Scrappy says, just know that we do not mind you taking a break, I promise, on your life, but I understand the issue about what if they need me. Conan says, I can confirm that. Yeah, I'm neurotic about stuff that does not matter at all. I don't know why I am like that. Actual things that matter in responsibilities, I brush them off. I don't care. Small things that like have no consequential meaning at all, or that I am stressing about, only I'm stressing about, that's when I'm losing it. I guess that's what we call a first world problem. Even though I don't even live in first world countries, so there's that. Okay, there's no stirring, so this should be done. Vomit of the bee, man. It's perfect.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Scrappy says that's understandable too. I get nervy about small things because I'm afraid of something weird happening. So I can relate to you actually. Well, I'm glad, but also yeah, I don't like leaving you here with no streams, especially when you when you subscribe and you're for a month. I can't wait for all the streams and then no streams. Yeah, that's the other thing that is like tugging at me. So what was that? It's called Vomit of the Bee Man, a real hit among the hive dwellers. Oh, that's quite fitting then. You're just adding to the statistics, brother. I don't like being a statistic, but anyway, Zipp, that was fantastic. Thanks, mate. What now? Take care, old friend. He who digs in the hive's field can easily become part of it. Also, hi Twitch Abby. Hello! Twitch Abby says, that is such an interesting situation. Haha. Hi! Hello! How long have you been hearing? I'm so sorry. But yeah, hi. Thanks for dropping by. I saw you've been drawing a little, doodling, but I still like seeing those when they pop up on my timeline. Twitch Heavy says, hello, I was here for like 5 minutes. Gotcha. So the insects are disappearing, huh? Yes, and in the meantime, Mick and his gang have gotten themselves into the heart of the hive and are making it run away from there. I don't know, Zipp, I've got a terrible feeling. Well, Mick's been sprouting all sorts of cryptic crap at me. He's got visions of inevitable riots and a city on fire. Well, you know, Zipp, as much as I hate to admit, he might be right about that. What do you mean? Well, the hive these days is like a pile of petrol cans with the king of Clawville sitting on top of it. A simple-minded idiot playing with a match. What an image. Yes, and in the meantime, after the breakup of the Westler Mafia Empire, that one big gang became many small gangs. A lot like Mick's. I don't know if it was better before or after, but the fact is, there's gunpowder in the air. Damn, this is how you want to start a peaceful new life, huh? Well, it sounds like an impossible mission to me, but you know, Zipp. If anything, you've always been able to see the brighter side of life. Really? I've known you to be like this since I was a larva. You know, Frank, I feel like that Zipp is a thing of the past and I'm getting old. I mean, I never used to compromise. What do you mean? I don't really know. Spit it out, mate. We've known each other for 1,000 years. So Mick was openly threatening me. He's coming after me with a bag full of money. He wants the space. I don't know what for, but I don't care either. And you know, in the old days, I would have fought him with tooth and claw, even if it killed me. But you know, nowadays, we have grown old. Yep. But I don't think so, Zipp. What's that? That you really feel that way? I think you're just feeling sorry for yourself. You've done a lot of shit in the past, haven't you? True. Me too, but you know, if anyone, you've proven that everyone can change, be it animal or insect, but one thing doesn't change, and that is the very essence of our existence, the compass in our hearts that points us in the right direction.
For the wild ones, I didn't even put whiskey in your coffee. Moron. Thanks, Frank. I know it's all gibberish, but anyway, it felt good. What are good friends for, eh? Speaking of which, I have another quasi-friend. Well, not really a friend, but I'd like to help him with something. Yeah, that's nice of you. Or rather, you could help. What was that? Oh, no. Twitch Avi says, thank you. I just have been in a bit of a standstill. Little doodles, just so that I don't become dead, quote, to the algorithm for not posting. I'm not sure how it all works, but I don't like to be silent, so I push myself to draw something small if I don't want to work on larger projects. I mean, it's good to keep at it, even just little by little. When I used to draw, it was like I did doodle every now and then. I rarely do now, but it's still there. I can feel it's still there, but I'm not getting anywhere. Mostly because I don't really draw actively myself anymore. I just get other people to draw for me. I think it works better that way. I don't have time to cultivate those skills, so I'm like, yay, good for everybody else that can. Has the time and has the motivation for it. Scrappy says, I need motivation. It's slowly slipping away from me and I can feel it. I would love some energy. Give. Well, that's on you. I can't really do much. Aside from just like pushing you and being like, hey, draw. Because I told you to. And then you can go, because he told me to. And then you throw yourself into the fudge. Oh, it's Moses. Moses is a real phenomenon. He's like a dusty relic of the last century. But they say he's a genius in his own way. He's just too clumsy and stubborn to ever be a top detective. Scrappy says, I can't do anything about it myself either. And that crying Rick. Scrappy says, I just want to take my brain out and stomp on it. Like, you could restrain me as much as possible and I still procrastinate somehow. Yeah, again, that's on you. That's your thing. Everybody has to have their own drive. Can't really chase you. Just like people try to chase me and they can't do much about it. We do be like that. Hi, Moses. Gentlemen? Hey, old fox, we were just talking about you. Oh, that's how it is. You know Moses, Frank? Only superficially. Hello, Detective Wildflower. Hello to you too, Mr. Castellini. No need to be so formal. If you think so, Frank, you can call me Moses. Alright. Now you're talking. We've warmed up to each other so nicely, haven't we? Now then, who wants what? Moses, something dark and strong? Frank, another coffee? Oh boy. Scrappy says, I know it's on me, but I have tried so hard to ask if I could really use a lobotomy right now, excuse me. That's also not on me, you do that. Just a tea this time. Surprise me, Zipp. Make it fruity, sweet, and strong. Understood. Tea, fruity, sweet, and strong. Got it. Frank? My giant coffee has done the trick, but while I'm stuck here, I like to have a bite to eat. Like a double pancake slab, if you could make me with one with extra jam. You get it, pal. Alright, let's make that.
Let's see.
Let's make that tea. Orange sunset. Oh, that sounds nice. Let's see. I'm gonna need a mug. Oh wait, where was the mug? Here, right? And then water? How much water though? I know a mug fills with 3.
so I'm gonna guess it's the whole mug. Caramel tea, caramel tea, caramel tea. How do I put you in it? Oh, there we go. I'm guessing that's steeping. I forgot how to make a tea. 1 drop of orange juice. 3 sprinkles of cane sugar. Where's the cane sugar? There we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. That's enough. And 2 sprinkles of pollen. 1, 2. That's it. Twitch Heavy says, is Frank a beetle? I rarely see anthrobugs. The designs always go kind of hard for them though. Yeah, he is. I think he is. Let me check. Frigid Silver says that Conan, a new creation has been made. Wait, what? What did you do? Frigid, what did you do? Frigid! Frigid, what did you do? I just saw it. I saw it. I'm putting it on stream. This is your shame. Conan says, oh, whoa. Frigid says, Discord, and then the boot kisser emote. Okay, here it is. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Also blushy. Why is this happening? Freezer says teehee. Scrappy says Frigid again. This is why I say I'm giving you the baton for making things for Rick. You make so many things that get shown on stream and gifted, and I love that energy in a heart. You can make stuff too, but also you don't have to. It's just like Frigid Silver is just a professional shit poster. That's why. Conan says aw, and Stryback sent a wheeze emote. Freezer says everyone please thank Conan for this. Thanks, Conan. Thonan. Let me put this down here. In what I like to call the temporary fridge. This is where the arts end up. Sharvik says, if it makes you feel better, Scrap, I'm having issues with procrastination too. I think it's an ADHD thing. I finished this drink, right? I'm hoping I finished the drink. Okay, yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Well, that was... Oh my. That was fantastic, Zipp. My sincere congratulations. Phew, I thought I ruined it. But I'm glad I didn't. And thanks. Okay, what was it again? Yeah, Frank is a stag beetle. Lucanus servus. I love his eyes. He's just got them eyes. Enhance. Look at him. Oh, he's missing an arm. He still got 3 though. He's fine. Conan says, you're welcome. I'm happy to contribute with the idea. Turn into a cute piece. And the Pat Yin emote. Sharvik says, the 2 pairs of sleeves are a nice touch. Yeah. Free services, he has that dot underscore 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 dot face. Scrappy says, let's try back. I don't know if I have ADHD, but I probably do. TBH, pat on the back, I can relate. Strybeck says, ya no puede caminar, eh? It's not a roach though. Sorry, I gotta make pancakes
Let's
for.
make something special.
I gotta make pancakes for Frank. Alright, let me take a screenshot of this. Alright, cool. Okay, so oil to pan and pancake mix. Got it. Oil to pan, just one. To the thing. Turn it on. Conan says that's a beetle. Oh, I have to make 2 pancakes. Okay, so that's 2 pans. Alright. And hoping that wait, so like I have to add the mix to a pan with oil in it? It feels like this is just a mix that it's just going to... Because this is a lot of oil. Okay, whatever. Alright. I'm gonna make one by one because I don't know if I have to flip them. Or maybe not, actually. Is that done? That feels kind of... Also, why did I do 2 pans? Okay, whatever. I guess I didn't have to use 2 pans of oil. I am great at wasting stuff. I guess that's the pancake done. Chocolate syrup in one of them? No, that's cocoa. Wait. Maybe this is a chocolate syrup. Yeah, I think that's it. And then 2 jams. Wait, that's jam, right? Jam, okay. Jam here. And jam here. And the flowers, apparently. Okay. I guess that's done. Chip says, we already had Sal last game. Yeah, we already fulfilled our roach quota. Shrek says, El Ciervo Volante doesn't scan. Ciervo? I get it. Okay, so I think that word only applies to stags, like deer, not stag beetles. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Are those pancakes? Those look more like crepes. Chip says el cucaracho. Yeah. Damn, that stinking furry feathered kitten everything, Zipp. I was gonna say kid. Why? No. Whoa, that bad? I never had such a good meal. Yeah, thanks so, friend. But let's not exaggerate. I'm blushing under my fur. Confirmed! It has been confirmed! Ow. I pulled something. Frigid Silver says different stream, but fly low skanky fish. Fly low skanky fish. Okay, got it. Sorry. For a second I was like, what? Scrappy says SUYOR here your FEF your AF to your GFF. And Scrappy says he blushes under his fur. Scrappy says, Rick, quit rubbing it in my face, you jackass, XD. How dare you call me a jackass? You're offending me. Alright, what do you want now? I must say, I admire his determination. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't mess with Mickey and his gang. So, why are all 3 of us here at the same time? Sheer coincidence, Frank. It's been a while since I came out of the larval stage, Zipp. You made this happen, didn't you? What? Of course not. Yes, he did, but I asked him to. I need help. Well, well, well. A famous detective from Clawville Police Station asks a mere insect for help. What's more, a
private detective? It's not that big of a deal. No, I should fill a lottery ticket. Or is it the end of the world already? Well, alright. I understand and I deserve it. We only come crawling to you when we need help. Is that what you want to hear, Frank? If somebody kills an insect and throws their corpse in a trash bin, you won't come. When mothers secretly sell their larvae in the alley for your kind, you don't come. When insects cut off their own arms to sell them on the black market, you don't come. But when you need help because you can't manage on your own, then magically you're all kind of humble, right? Yes, that's exactly right. Okay, I'm not saying I'm in, but spit out what you want, Moses. You need to get me into the hype. Huh? What? Huh? Have you looked at yourself lately? You look like you stepped out of a fashion magazine from last century. Your fur is freshly combed and smells of sandalwood wood. You wouldn't last a minute in that place, mate. You'd be picked apart alive, and they'd have reason to. I have to catch Mick somehow. I don't care if they tear me apart. I see. Is this a personal matter? Is it personal? No. I mean, not in the usual sense. To me, anything that goes against the law is personal. That's why I'm good at what I do. That's my motto. Make it personal and do it yourself. It's very catchy. Do you have any suggestions, Frank? Or can you just afford to be sarcastic? You do know the hype inside out, and now you know more about Mick than we do. He is very rarely alone, almost never. Nowadays, one of his henchmen is always with him, a giant horned moron the size of a house. Beef. That's it. You know, guys, maybe I'm crazy, but... Yes, Zipp? I may have an idea, but you have to trust me. What is it, Zipp? I'll get you, Mick, and he'll be alone and vulnerable tomorrow, but only if you don't ask why and how. That's not how it works, Zipp. I'm a police detective. A desperate police detective. Do you want my help or not? You can get what you want out of the monkey, Frank. And you get what you want, Moses. Win, win, win. Sounds too good to be true. But it can be, if you help. Come in at your usual time tomorrow, Frank. But first, have a little snoop around Mick. What do you want to know? One word, Frank. Garlic. Garlic? Yep, if I am right, this is a key to getting what we all want. Alright, Zipp. Garlic. Come back at the usual time tomorrow, Frank. If you say what I want to hear, we'll all win. And if not? Well, we'll improvise. But you don't want to do that, because it'll get ugly. I don't like this, Zipp. Me neither. Finally, you agree on something. Moses, 10 o'clock tomorrow, on the dot. Don't be late. Now get the hell out of here. What? Good evening. Hello, big boy. The gentlemen were just leaving. What can I get you? Just one more thing, Zipp. Why are you doing this? Well, maybe I'm just bored. Sure. Oh, boy. What happened here? Scrappy says, I was toying, but I'll not do that again. Let this be a lesson. XD. Sorry, I always have to, every time I see those words appear on my screen, let this be a lesson, I have to sing them in the tone of one of my favorite songs, which I can't actually tell you what it's called. But I'm going to find out right now, because I need to know. I sing it, and yet I don't remember what it's called. That is a very Rick thing. Let me check. Let me check. Huh, I can't find it actually.
Oh well. I owe you this. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of the moment Scrappy was waiting for. Yeah. Twitch Avi says, Chip, as someone who speaks Spanish at home, not the best, I have never heard cockroaches named as male, haha. I feel like certain animals aren't differentiated in other languages based on gender. Just a random thought I felt the need to share, don't mind me. And a waving Rick. I mean, that's something I do too. That's the thing. I know that there's words. I mean, I speak English. I speak Spanish natively. That's the thing. Spanish, English is my second language. So I know that some animals, all animals actually, are gendered in some way. Their species name, at least. But I mean, I decided to. Sometimes we just decide to come up with male versions, or in some cases, female versions of the animals. Just to, you know, just to push it, just to push the gender adoption in. So in my case, my you know, my species, my is weasel, which in Spanish is comadreja. But I decided to just say like I'm soy el comadrejo, which is, you know, it's a made up male version of comadrejo. You just changed the A for an O, and there, boom, it's male. So, yeah, we're used to it. Strebek says, that reminds me of a badly translated Pokemon fanfic I read once where Officer Jenny was renamed to She Ass. What? Strebek says, at Twitch Abby, Pheromosa is female coded. Freddy Silver just sips apple juice. What? Twitch Abby says, at Tribeck, real. Chip says, when it comes to Rick, we use comadrejo instead of comadreja because he's masculine and gay. Oh, there you go. I just explained myself. And I didn't even scroll down to see if you had mentioned that. Twitch Abby says, I see, learning the lore. Yeah, there's some lore. Scrappy says, wait a minute, Ace Attorney objection. Didn't the Hawk Moth basically blush on her fur? What difference does it make any other fur folk wear it to then? Are insects, even those with fur, special? I don't know. Maybe it's a design. Strebek says, Lubu is sometimes called a roach in the Dynasty Warriors community because of the plumes on his helmet. Strebek says at Scrappy, never mind the fur, moths don't even have blood. And Scrappy says, reminds me of when someone said, can you believe it, guys? Completely seriously, and everyone just laughed their ass off. And Scrappy says, wait, no, I meant seriously, not unseriously, my bad. Scrappy says, they said it as serious as possible, and somehow they were like, wait, what's the joke? Strebek says, at Scrappy, they were so amused by that information. Conan says, that's gonna be a new Weasel lesson in the Singy emote from Space Gene. I guess I was wrong. Singy emote. Strebek says, I'm a mofeto. Scrappy's a zarigüeyo. Yeah. Although, we don't really say mofeto or mofeto in like Spanish here. That's more of like a Spain word. Over here we call them zorrillos. With Z, which is already a male word. So there you go, you're winning. Zarigüeyas, yeah, that's the thing. So I don't remember, is zarigüeya the same as tlacuache? I wish I had more Spanish speakers here so we could confirm. Because tlacuache is male, zarigüeya is a female word. I think tlacuache is a different species? I'm gonna have to check. Strebek says, a Jenny is a female donkey, so I guess the translation software got confused. Oh. Chip says, embarazado. Yep, that's an interesting example of a verb with a male counterpart that normally wouldn't happen, but you know. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of Spanish transitioning. I guess we could call it that. Chip says, soy un lobo. Well, yeah, that one is already male. Conan says, yes, I guess. Scrappy says, I wish I had more Spanish speakers here. Isn't that isn't like at least 1/3 of this friend group Mexican XD? I can only count like 5 people. Like native Spanish speakers, I believe we have Conan, Czar, Felix, Drohan. Wait, yeah, Conan, Czar, Felix, Drohan. Who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody else. I don't remember who. Somebody else. Conan says possum and tlacuache are the same animal. I don't know if it differs between genders. Trebek says a quick Google search says tlacuache is Mexican Spanish for a male possum, and strangely enough, that comadreja is the female term. What? Okay, now we're getting confusing. Let's just stick to tlacuaches and zorrillos, which are already male words for you guys. Okay? Okay. For YouTubers says murciélago/a. Yeah. For that one, I believe the male one is the default. Chip says, don't forget Gote. I completely forgot Gote. Yeah. He barely shows up anymore, so I forget about him. Trebek says, Tlacuache looks like it comes from Nahuatl. I like a lot of words. Like avocado, well, aguacate. Scrappy says, I know zero Spanish, but I have the flex of being able to read it out loud, mostly natively. You are very impressive at that. We have a lot of people that like try their best to pronounce it, and you're probably the best I know. I like that you are actually able to discern like the sounds from like how it's written orthographically. So yeah, props to you. Twitch Abby says, I feel like a fraud because I learned Spanish first since my parents only knew Spanish at the time I was born. But since I grew up in the US, my Spanish has many gaps. It sounds okay if I'm not nervous. Ah, I see. You're a first generation. Interesting. I've always been interested in those cases. I don't know why, it's fascinating. I like to hear about them, their stories, like what their whole deal is, because it's just something that seems important to know, especially when you're like researching on how to teach English and Spanish to these kids in an environment like the US, and like the role of community and in their learning and everything they are exposed to, media, family. It's a whole deal. It's a fascinating topic. You know, as somebody who dabbles, I mean, my field is applied linguistics. Yeah, that's why I'm like interested in this. Scrappy says, I'm flattered. I appreciate it. And big blushing face. Chip says, testicle fruit. Scrappy says, now I'm blushing under my fur. Psych, my first changed color. Mwahaha. For YouTubers says, Twitch Abby, failed, my parent never taught me. Oh yeah, you're another case of that kind. I'm gonna have to study you too. Let me get the probes. Shavik says, speaking of stuff that realistically wouldn't show up over fur, did anyone else notice that Zap has a tattoo on his paw in the intro? He does have a tattoo. I have my own takes on how tattoos work, but let's keep that for the book, shall we? The book that you will never probably read because I'll never finish it. I should probably just like release excerpts of it, and in the end I'll probably have a book. Scrappy says, could there be some way to tattoo fur though? Likely not the same methods as doing it on human skin. Yeah. I have a bunch of headcanons on how tattoos can work on anthros. Method 1. I'm just gonna go fast fire so I can keep moving, but method 1. You shave the fur on the spot you want to tattoo, and you tattoo the skin directly. And then you keep the fur shaven so that you can keep seeing it. Method 2. This is fairly high-tech and pretty advanced. You go in with like a needle very similar to what you use for actually tattooing skin, but you use it to dye the follicles directly. You alter the follicles so that their fur grows in a specific color, making it so that the tattoo shows on the fur itself. This only works with like very short haired fur, because otherwise it would just be a tangled mess. I don't know. Fill in that logic however you want. There was another method 3, which is just paint a pattern on the fur itself on top, and as it grows it kind of goes away, and you can just like shave it and try something else. That's the non-permanent third method. Scrappy says, wow, I never make those errors. What the hell? Strabex says, maybe like some kind of henna? Maybe. Twitch Abby says, there's too much to talk about, at least here. A lot to discuss because my Spanish is the best amongst my brothers, but it was due to a lot of circumstances. My little brother refused to learn. I can share over Discord or somewhere more long message friendly. I would love to hear, so do get in touch. Like DM me somewhere and I'll check with you. Twitch Abby says, at Frigid Silver, rip, good luck if you wish to learn. I mean, did I mention this before? I feel like I mentioned this before on streams, that I am willing to just essentially teach everybody here for free. Maybe not on stream, but like on my server or something. I can give you the basics. Scrappy says, we've gone tangented for a while. Should we get back to the game, or does we still rather prefer to have these combos? I don't know what's about this game. What's about Zipp's Café that just brings out the conversations? It really is a talky game. Free Service says that Scrappy died fur. And Strabex says, in any case, at least none of the inconsistencies so far are relevant to the plot. Knock on wood. Yeah, I mean, if anybody's paying attention to the plot. Strabex says Crash does that in one of his Crash 4 skins. Oh yeah. Also, hi Johan, hello. Johan says, good evening, Nungawees. Hey, it's the other Spanish speaker. Scrappy says, at Stripeback, Ivory built Woodpecker. Obscure reference that you will all fucking hate me for. X3. Also, Johan, thanks for the sub. 15 months. Johan says, I've resubbed. Hooray. Thank you. Now we just need 9 more subs to get another emote. Strabex says, Beyond the Western Deep uses the third version for the Ermern's equivalent to tribal tattoos. Free services should be called Yap's Cafe. Ha! Ryu says, it's the bartender vibes. Yeah, just imagine we here bartending and, you know, ignoring their customers. Johan says, what's this about Spanish speakers again? We were just like mentioning how we have some people in the stream that are apparently like kids of Mexican immigrants, I believe. Circumstances are vaguely different, but it boils down to that, in that they are like first generation kids, so they tend to not have the best grasp of Spanish, and that creates a lot of, you know, identity stuff, which I do find fascinating because I read about it when I was in college, taking like sociolinguistics and all those things. It's a whole thing. And Stribex sent a yap emote. Yeah, I'm yapping, sorry. Alright, big guy, what's up with you? I swear I feel sorry for this kid. I don't know why. I never liked those mummy boys types, but this kid has something. Something likable. Or I'm just old and getting sentimental and stupid. Johan says, gotcha. You told me to come alone, Mr. Zipp, and here I am. No, mister, I told you. Oh, yes. Listen, big boy, Mick wasn't here and he said he had somebody on you. On me? That's right. Yeah, that's little Bobby. I thought he was spying on his own beard. A real sneaky little bastard. I just mirrored him on the wall, so he's gone. What? I don't know, I'm just pleasantly disappointed in you, boy. You do have some nerve, don't you? Well, I don't know. Maybe.
I think. Now listen to me, I may have thought of something, but since you're here and I'm doing you a favor, order something. I don't do good deeds for a living, you know. Yes, of course. Right away. Let's see. Wait, do I have plot? I forget. Or floor? No, no plot. Okay, never mind. I would like to request an orange sunset tea. And... Yes. Can I have a little extra straw powder? Of course, boy, of course. Orange sunset and extra straw powder. Thank you.
Let's see.
Okay. Oat straw powder. Oh, I mean, yeah, he do be a bull, so it makes sense. Okay, so a mug of caramel tea, that's gonna require a whole thing. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Let's see, caramel tea. Plop. Over here. 1 orange juice. Whoop. 3 sprinkles of cane sugar. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And 2 sprinkles of pollen. 1, 2. There we go. And 1 oat straw powder. Where is that? Oh, oat straw. 1. There we go. There's your drink, boy.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Conan sent a poppin emote. Strebex's Nebucha Desnar thought he was a bull. Do you think he drank coffee with straw powder? Ah. Sounds like a TF trigger. But then again, everything's a TF trigger. Also, is anybody DMing me? Oh, never mind. It's not. It's not that. No, people are just being annoying. Also, hi, Distrar. Hello! Hi, Distrar. Thanks for the sub. 54 months. Distrar says to Injan Jarvin Gartonlar, which means Felicidades. Okay, congratulations, you know. This is really fantastic, Mr. Zipp. Thank you. It's nothing, kid. Okay, now spill the beans. Free Silver, thanks for the clip of pop. Wait, you could hear my poppin'? Estoy poppin'? So, buddy, what were you planning to do if you got away from Mick? Well, what's certain is that I'm leaving town. I've already bought 2 tickets for the Clawville Express. 2? Yes, I'm not going alone. I'm bringing my lady love with me. I see. Lucky lass. I hope so, yes. And where to? I mean, by train? I assume the destination is in Stavonia. The tickets are for Villa. Get all the codex entries! Woo! Land of the birds, eh? And why there of all places? You know, over there, they're very kind to insects. To insects? Yes, you know, the girl in question. A nice florist girl I met in the hive. Her name is... I know her name, and I know her too, boy. She comes in here every day. I know. In fact, that's why I insisted we need to patrol in this area. Because Melinda keeps coming back and forth. That's why Mick ended up liking this place and why we came back. What? What? Did I say something wrong? So you brought Mick to me? You're the reason he wants my calf? I I didn't. I mean, I didn't mean to. Just because something moved in your pants, now I have to deal with this shit? I can't believe this. I. What? You what? I. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I'm such an idiot. And then. So. You're not going to help me? You owe me one until the end of your miserable life, boy. You understand? Understood. No problem. I'm used to this kind of talk. What? You know, the threats and all. I'm used to it, sir. I can swallow it. Furry heavens. No, I didn't say it like that, okay? You owe me. That's all. We'll probably never see each other again, so don't worry about it. I understand. Okay, so, my plan is still evolving, but I think I've solved your problem. Really? I think so, yes. What shall I do? Nothing in the world. Just be here before 8 o'clock tomorrow, and come along. I don't know how, but solve it. If you can do that, I'll take it from there, and you won't have to worry about me until you leave town, boy. You mean we leave? Yes, of course I mean that. So, did you understand everything? I'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 at the latest. Alone. Make sure you're not being followed. If Mick set someone on you again, take him out. Take him... Okay, I'll do it. Good boy. Now, go. I'm not in a great mood. Something just messed up my stomach. Thank you, Zipp. He... What? Thank you for everything. Just leave it, kid. I want you to get out of this shit, okay? I've been on that side, and I don't wish it on anyone. That's it, and nothing more, okay? I see. Well... Oh, yes, I'm out of here. Bye, boy. Melinda and that morn. What was I thinking? That she and I... You're an idiot, Zipp. Time to wash up and close up shop. Oof. Big oof. Chip says, yes, Whistle went pop. Yay! Distro says, Jan Jarving at Conan. Freddy Silver says, no more lore. And Freddy Silver says, Woman Stealer, no! Rio says, City Boy, too innocent to understand the underworld. Scrappy says, Mum Punter. Shabik says, check out this emote I just found. And just sent a big and round emote from Mike Feedback. How dare you? Shabik says, if I'd known I had that, I'd have used it more often. Why? Scrappy says, you're an emote factory, XD. Well, he's not making them. Strybeck just happens to have an unholy amount of subscriptions. Also, hi Warren, hello. Warren says, hello, 6 people and watch live at once. Wait, is it just 6 people? What happened to everybody else? Where is everybody? I'm checking something. 1 sec. Oh boy, okay. Warren says Jaden is one off. Oh, wait. Okay, let me reread this again. Scrappy says, that's what I mean. I know he doesn't make them, lol. Conan says, Jen Jarvin Distrar with a waving Rick emote and a high emote from Space Gene. Warren says, I only watched like 6 people. Jaden is one off. Oh, okay, people that you watch. Got it. Chip says, I'm still here. Yeah, no, I got, I don't know. I'm gonna do the dishes. Time for the dishes thoughts. Shrabik says, I'm just 25 and all but 3 are gift subs.
Oh, no, he said it's just 25. Okay. Why did I read that as I'm just 25? I'm like, you're young. Oh, sorry. Doing the dishes. Doing the dishes. Dun, 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 dun. Time for dishes thoughts. Shark says, I might unsub from one of them though. He doesn't stream much these days. See, that's what I'm scared about. I'm scared of like taking too long of a break and people being like, I'm gonna unsub, and then they go and like, no, and then I can't get them back. So sad.
What are you doing, Zipp? What are you getting yourself into? You said it was over from now on, right? You stay out of trouble. You've changed, once and for all. But what can I do? That bastard Mick is on my neck. I'm not going to sell the place that I just managed to fix up. I wouldn't even know what to do with the money. And by the way, all I have is this place and Melinda, who doesn't love me. Of course not. What was I thinking? Damn it, Zipp. Now you have to go through. My good mother always said, whatever happens, happens. The coffee must flow.
Dang. Scrappy says, I vow to never unsub from break. Yay! Ryu says, I am currently 25. Oh, you're baby. I forgot you were baby. Scrappy says, and not saying that like, oh, I have to be chained to this guy. I mean, if it wasn't obvious, it should be obvious by now that I love my Weasel Man very much in a heart. Shabek says, what species is Rosie over there? A mountain lion, maybe? Yeah, it looked like a lioness. Yeah. Alright, day 3. Let's go. Betrayal in love at Zipp's Café. Scrappy says, if 25 is baby, am I in the womb? Yes.
Ah, it's here. The big day. It feels just as miserable as the others. But big bread, pal. It's going to get worse. And if all goes well, maybe better too.
Are they going to sue the Chicken Police? The legendary cop duo known as the Chicken Police now looks set to face a serious lawsuit. In the class action civil lawsuit, the two roosters are accused of arson, assault, and warrantless search, among other things, which they committed without the knowledge and permission of the police during the investigation of the latest case. Who are behind the new Unity Church? The new Unity Church is spreading like wildfire in the city. The doctrines of the recently founded church are extremely popular, especially among the poorer classes. But increasingly high-ranking politicians and some members of the ruling class are seen at its meetings. Many have dubbed the group a cult. The most mysterious aspect of which is that no one really knows who is behind it. Free services at Scrappy, then I'm still swimming. Scrappy says Ishi chickens. And Shabek says Pollosia. That's good. Alright, what's the lore? Stowonia. Stowonia is the harsh land of the far north, home to mainly large carnivores, where racial segregation is proclaimed. Stowonia has been in constant conflict with Clawville for centuries, but there is now a fragile peace between the two superpowers. Arvirija. Arvirija is a country inhabited mainly by birds and famous for its air trade and military power, but it is also renowned for its diversity and tolerance, and many believe that it is a country that is closest to the dream that Clawville is meant to represent. Cloville Express. The Cloville Express is a legendary railway that crosses some of the largest and most important countries in the wilderness. It passes through Arverilla and Nautica, among other places, and ironically, its final stop is in Porza, the captain of Cloville's sworn enemy, Stavonia. Huh. Funny. Scrappy says, Stavonia? They know what they're doing. And Scrappy says they knew this was bait, and they went 5,000%. Frigitivus says Stavonia is just Thembria. Scrappy says Thebria Thembria. How dare you? And Frigitivus sent 5 laughing rigs. Good heavens, she looks more beautiful to me today than ever before, if that's even possible. Shit, pull yourself together, Zipp. I love that you have no choice here. There's no choice for the player. You have to... Stuff has to happen. Good evening, Zipp.
Melinda, my dear, I am so happy to see you.
You're very kind, Zipp, and I am very excited.
How come, if I may ask?
You know, the boy. The one I told you about earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Tonight, maybe tonight we'll finally escape from here. We're leaving Clawville, and everything it stands for.
I am very happy for you, my dear. Really.
You're an animal with a heart of gold. Has anyone ever told you that?
Nothing like that, dear.
Oh, I feel like I could fly.
With such beautiful wings, why not?
Don't be silly, Zipp. You're not even allowed to say such a thing.
If you manage to get if you manage to get through Arverilla,
freaking hell, Arverilla.
maybe you won't have this kind of problem there.
Maybe so, but who knows? Is it true what they say? That insects are treated like other animals over there?
I don't know, my dear, but I'm sure you'll find a better place for those beautiful wings.
When I think that weeks ago I was thinking about cutting them off.
Don't even think about that.
Do you know how they look at me for still keeping them? Horrible. Most insects get rid of them when they're kids.
It really is horrible.
Just to look more like regular, normal animals.
You know, dear, the most disgusting thing is that if we have to hate each other, we're very good at it. Primates hate mammals, birds hate reptiles, and so on. And we can only think as one if there's someone we hate even more than each other. Let me redo that. And we can only think as one if there's someone we can hate even more than each other. Someone who's so different from us that we unite against them in fear, instead of even trying to understand.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But you know what is all above all this shit?
What?
Love, my dear. So the best you can do is to live and find your dream. You know, that's the simplest thing in the world. Just to love and be loved in return. Of course, the world will do its best to discourage you, to corrupt and to break it. But you must persevere, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
That's right.
But how can an animal love someone like me?
Melinda, I wish I could be as normal and special as you.
Don't say that, Zipp.
I'm absolutely serious. Well, but what can I give you on this beautiful early evening? Are we going to end up crying here or what? Tell me, the usual?
You know what? I got something special in mind today, Zipp. Let's see. You know what, Zipp? Let it be a Grasmore favorite.
Really? That's a very unusual choice, but I'm glad because I rarely make it.
I love trying new things, and today I'm feeling particularly adventurous.
That's good to hear. Coming right up.
Thank you, Zipp. Strabeck says it can't be Dembria. The lore said it's inhabited by carnivores. Frigid Silver says at Strabeck, I mean, Baloo wanted to eat a sentient bird one episode. Frigid Silver says they never touched on the subject.
Let's see.
Strabeck says everyone in Thembria is a boar, if I recall correctly. Is that it? Well, yeah, maybe. Alright, it's a cup, so it's espresso time. Been a while since I made an espresso. Espresso. 2 sprinkles of oat straw powder. One sprinkle of caramel. One sprinkle of sugar. And stir halfway. And there we go.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Free services true boars are omnivores, meant it in the way that it sounds like another communist-free Russia. Rudy says off work I can watch the stream with volume now. Oh, okay. I had no idea, but that was fantastic too. You just can't miss it.
Oh yes I can. But thank you anyway.
It's nothing.
So, big world, here we come, eh? Just off into the wilderness?
Ah, yes. I can't wait, Zipp.
I believe you, dear, and I sincerely hope that everything will be fine and nothing will go wrong.
Wrong? What kind of trouble could there be? You have nothing to lose, just a bad life. And I won't miss that.
You know, I used to think that such talk was a weakness. This eternal optimism.
And now?
I envy you, and I'm sorry that my whole life has been wasted by not trusting others or myself.
Oh, Zipp, don't say that. Your whole life? It's still ahead of you.
Nice of you to say that, but you don't have to.
Anyway, I have to go now, Zipp. Hope to see you again. I mean, I'm sure I will.
So be it, my dear, so be it.
Bye.
Bye. Shit!
Oh, there he is. Strabeck says at Fujitsu we're tying that into what Scrappy noticed earlier.
I swear I feel sorry for this kid. I don't know why. I never liked those mummies boy.
Wait, I already read this. That's normal. Strabeck says notices her bulge. To eto? Really? Really, Strabeck?
Mr. Zipp. One more mister and you're dead, boy. Ugh. Just kidding. I'm a little tense today. I see. So, have you come up with anything? I hope so, kid. I'll tell you in a minute. How about some tea?
Oh yes, that would be very nice. Thank you. Let's see.
I'd like a blackest night tea with some straw powder if possible. Sure, no problem, big guy. Coming right up. Thanks.
Let's see.
He's really cute. I'm really into him.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
You really are a magician. Is that what they think of me? The coffee shaman. To the furry saints and all the wild ones, I didn't want to hear that.
The furry saints.
Now listen, kid, your task will be very simple. I'm listening. I'll hide you here in my kitchen, and you can't say a word until I call you. Not a peep. I see. I'm not kidding, kid. You don't touch anything, you don't have to pee, you're not hungry. You're going to wait like a ghost until I call you. Capiche? Yeah, I got it. I'll do it, Zipp. Very good. A friend of mine will try to help another almost friend of mine. If all goes well, you'll not only have a clear path to get out of the city, but we might even be able to get Mick out of the way. You mean you want to kill him, Zipp? What? Of course not. Well, I wouldn't mind, but it's just not my style. But don't you worry about the details, just leave it to me, okay? I mean, you're deaf, Zipp. I don't know what to say. Don't take me in advance, kid. This little plan of mine is pretty flimsy and based on speculation, so get in the kitchen, shut up, and if you're religious, pray. I'm not religious. Shaggy Fluffy Hill, that's not the point. Pray and that's it. Oh, okay. Now get back before someone sees you. One of the key guys in my plan will be here soon. Yes, Zipp. Thank you, Zipp. I'm going, Zipp. Furry heavens, what a bonehead.
Where is he?
Frank's got his hands on something again that could easily swallow him whole.
Trevik says he's a himbo. A bit.
You plague of gods. Hey, what's up? What have I done now?
Nothing. You were just spot on.
Well, yes, that's me.
Give me something sweet and strong and something to eat, because you can't do this on an empty stomach.
That big of a catch?
You wouldn't believe it.
Well, then spit it out. What can I do for you?
Warren says, question, have you heard of Deep Rock Galactic? I think I'm watching Vinny play it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like my kind of game. Conan says, this horned fellow gives some Bojack vibes. Yeah, a bit. Shabik says, swallow him whole? And sent a numph emote. How dare you? No, Shabik meant whole with like W-H-O-L-E. Shabik says, whole implies a different kind of war. Oh yeah. My favorite though. I mean, what? This time I want a Clawville on fire.
It's quite a hit these days.
Are you surprised?
Not a bit.
And then fetch me a Ruminant's Choice.
Fuzzy heavens, are you sick? My insides are just a little bit naughty, that's all. That's enough information for me. Too much, in fact.
Let's make something special.
Level on fire. I think I've made this before. Okay, in a mug, I'm gonna need a long black and an espresso. Warren says, well, it's $10. If you watch more of it, let me know. I know Jaden already has a cool co-op idea. Well, that's the thing. I don't have much time for co-op anymore. I made exceptions before because I was kind of in a panic, but I really do not have time for like playing games with people. You know what kind of games I have time for? Whatever I stream and my phone games, although those are going extinct very soon. Not all of them, but a bunch of them. A long black and an espresso. There we go. Warren says, are you actually running a cafe? Kind of. Let's see. Cocoa. Cinnamon. And a shot of whiskey. And stir it halfway. That's it.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Freight Services Mirrorverse is getting shattered. And a crying Rick. Yeah, that's happening. It's happening in December. One of my favorite mobile games of all time, Disney Mirrorverse, is just getting shuttered down. After it's kind of been on, like, I wouldn't call it development hell, but like live service hell for a bit. They used to add a lot of content, and then the game just like slowed down to a crawl, and then nothing. It sucks because I really, really liked Mirrorverse. It was more than a phone game. I mean, there's not many games that you can say they had like toys and an art book. And I actually happened to buy both of those. I have the World of Mirrorverse book, one of my favorite art books. I have it right here. And I have Mirrorverse figurines up with my amiibo. I have Sully and Baloo. They are probably the heaviest action figures I've ever held before. They are so chunky. But yeah, it's gonna suck. Although I do have a bit of a confession, and that's I've never really actually played the game, but I've played it every day for 3 years. How does that work? Well, the game itself has a mode which is called Auto, which is the game itself plays itself. Yes, itself. And all you have to do is choose the characters, and then they just kind of play on their own. For 3 years, every single day I've been playing this game, I've just let the game play itself. So I actually don't know how to play the game. It's just like that. Yes, Traffic says, yeah, I heard that you're shutting down Mirrorverse. And Free Service says, we're gonna lose the only 3D model of Tailspin Baloo. Yeah. Which sucks because he wears really cool clothes and the raddest boots ever. Free Service says, may my Mirrorverse dawn rest in gold. Yeah, well, I mean, we might model it one day. Traffic says, an idle mode? Yeah. Essentially, the game, to me, is an idle game. I just choose the characters and just get them moving. Like in dungeons, where like you have to traverse a maze,
and then when there's an encounter, I just let the encounter happen while I do other things, and then I turn back when it's done, and I keep it moving. It's surprisingly effective. It's very, very damn effective. And I mean, if you see me in game, I have a fairly high like level. You would think that I play the game obsessively and I'm an expert on it and whatever. No, I'm not. I'm just very dedicated to it. Every single day I log in, I do the dailies. I do all the dailies every day to get all the points. And I have so much. I have a surplus of energy. You know, mobile games that are like you can only do a certain amount of things until you until it goes into cooldown, and then you have to wait for energy to to restore so you can do more things. I don't have a problem because I have a massive surplus of energy in game because of the gameplay loop that I follow. It's very easy for me to make a lot of money in that game that I can spend on energy like refills that I just keep for later, and I use my energy refills when they are about to expire, on the day that they expire. So I just always top myself up with energy that I immediately consume on dailies and just automatic battles. It's a very, very... Despite me not actually playing the game, I found a way to make the game work for me, and the gameplay loop is very satisfying. It's a game that I can always just have on my desk and have that playing while I'm doing something else. There's been streams actually where I've been like streaming and playing, and I've had Mirrorverse on my desk at the same time. You can't see it, you can't tell because it's just that hands off. But yeah, I'm gonna miss it. It was a fun part of my daily routine. Now I'm gonna be missing something. Every time the clock strikes noon, now I'm gonna feel like there's something missing, and I'm gonna get sad. It was a fun game. It's fine. We're still gonna have it for 3 more months, but it kind of sucks that you can't get to keep these things. I mean, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which is another game I also play, is also shutting down, and that one lasted for way longer. So that one stings a little bit more. But yeah, so 2 games that I play obsessively daily are shutting down. Meaning that technically I'm going to regain a little bit of my day, of my time. I promise though, I'm gonna try not to fall into another mobile game, because I'm like, I need to kick the habit. But it's very funny that I can't really kick the habit, and instead I have to wait for the game. Instead, I have to do the opposite. I have to wait for the game to quit me by shutting down. And you know what? That's fine, because in that case I'm not getting any FOMO. It's not like, oh, I stopped playing. What if it gets cool? What if they add something good? I'm missing out. If the game shuts down, I'm not missing out on anything. So I feel at peace. So sometimes it's weird, but when a game shuts down, I feel relief, because I'm like, that's one less thing I have to worry about. Then that's one less thing that I have to, dedicate time of my day to. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now I'm waiting for Niantic to close down some of their games, because those take up so much of my time. Pikmin Bloom, Pokemon Go, those two are like those two are leeches on my daily day. But Pokemon Go is not going anywhere. That game keeps growing. And Pikmin Bloom, you know what's keeping Pikmin Bloom alive? I don't think that game is very popular, but you know what's keeping it alive? I think it's Miyamoto. Miyamoto is like, this game. I love this game. I play it every day, and you people better keep it alive. They're keeping it alive for him. I would almost bet it. I would almost bet that that's the case. Miyamoto loves Pikmin, so it has to stay alive for him. I wish I was that powerful. But yeah, Free Silver said, oh. Rudy says, I know the Animal Crossing mobile game is going to be single player when they shut the servers down on it. That's very interesting too. The fact that Nintendo's like, yeah, we're shutting down the game, but hey, you're gonna get to keep it. You get to keep your stuff. I don't know in what capacity they're gonna do that, so I'm actually very interested. Cause that means like, hey, there's gonna be something. But I'm thinking they're going to really like drop it in a way that there's not really gonna be anything daily to do. Anything too like too demanding. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I can just ease up on that one. Twitch Abby says this is very systematic. This very systematic gameplay reminds me of this slide. The game is toxic for free to play. Last I have played though, so I stopped since optimizing took over an hour daily. I'm either obsessive with the maxing out or don't want to play. I gotta say, this is another me tooting my own horn. I am extremely good at optimizing, at min-maxing systems in games to the point where it just becomes very pointless. For Mirrorverse, as I mentioned before, running out of energy on a day is not the end of the game for me because I have refills of energy. I have so many of them stockpiled. So many. Sometimes I have to sit down to like use my refills and then use up the energy. But it doesn't take too long. I have so much money in that game. Mostly because I got really lucky with a crystal and I pulled out 1 million coins, but I have several millions, so meh. Other games. Animal Crossing. In Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, I often have to use up my resources because I maxed out my resources. Like wood, steel, and cotton, all those things. They max out really easily for me. So I have to like use them constantly. And also, one of the most, quote-unquote, most valuable resources in the game, I constantly have to sell. I have to sell it because I have too much of it and I don't use it. It's really funny. And again, not spending a single cent. I play these phone games not as a whale, not like spending every now and then. I don't spend money on phone games. I just min-max the shit out of them to the point where they break. They buckle under the weasel's boot. And I love that. I find that to be a mark of pride. I'm like, hey, you know, you can play these games without spending a cent and have fun. You just have to min-max the fuck out of them. Spreadsheets. I'll show you my spreadsheets later. I have spreadsheets for my phone games to optimize everything, to make sure that I'm absolutely using the fuck out of the resources that I gather. I'm just that good at them. Yeah. But at least less games for me to take care of. Strybek says they better not touch Pikmin Bloom. That's the one thing that gets me outside. Same. Pikmin Bloom is very special to me. I've been greatly enjoying collecting everything, and every community day, which is where Pikmin Bloom is like, hey, you have to walk 10,000 steps to get a badge on this specific day. Usually it's on a Saturday or Sunday. You can pick which day you want to do. I usually do Saturdays. Those are usually days where if I'm gonna be home, if I'm gonna be like here, I ask my mom, and it's usually a day where I get to take a walk somewhere with my mom. It can be either at our like city park, or we just do some mall hopping. Like we check out a mall and then we drive to another mall. It's a nice thing to do like once a month. Sometimes I'm not even here. For example, this last community day it was last weekend. I was actually in Las Vegas, and I did my community day in Las Vegas. I did 30,000 steps going around the strip in Las Vegas. It was a really fulfilling community day. There was so much stuff there. I found like 20 seedlings and a lot of like nectar. It was wild. Probably one of my most productive community days ever. It was fun. Twitch Abby says, "Oh wow, that sounds intense." Yeah, you would think, oh, 10,000 steps is not that much. It's a lot. It is a lot. Stravik says, "Given the opportunity, players will optimize the fun out of a game." Well, I don't think I'm optimizing the fun out of it. I feel like it adds to my enjoyment. I'm enjoying myself by like just maxing out everything and just having so much of something that I can just waste it away. What the game considers like a valuable resource, I am here just wasting away or just selling it because I don't need it. It feels good to do that. Chip says, "I thought you said chingada mall for a moment." Oh, I mean, there's a few of those. Chip says, "Other times players will optimize a game into being fun." Yeah, that's me. The weasel. Okay, sorry. That was masterful, man. Really. You're welcome anytime. That's the one thing I know how to do in life. Don't be hard on yourself. I hear you're good at doing the dishes too. Screw you, okay? Yeah, don't make fun of I don't know how to do the dishes.
Let's see.
Okay, what are we making now? Interesting. Okay. Oil and butter. So yeah, I'm gonna need 2 pans here. One with oil. Did I add the oil? Okay, 1 oil and 1 butter. Hey y'all. Y'all. We're gonna put a stick of butter. And we're gonna put butter on this stick. 2 portions of straw fries. Where's the straw fries? Are these it? Straw powder. I'm gonna guess these are the fries. Yeah, I think these are the fries. Okay, another portion of these. Apparently I'm gonna be frying more lettuce. Alright, well, lettuce. Lettuce in butter. My lettucey. My lettucey. It doesn't work if you use the soft t. Instead of t, you go for the lettuce. 2 dashes of salt. 1, 2. 2 sprinkles of peppery. 2 sprinkles of herbs. And 1 sprinkle of garlic. Garlic. 3 sprinkles of oat straw powder. Where's the straw powder? There we go. Straw powder. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Very good. Now we finish. And it is done.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
There we go. Very nice. Very nice. For you services, thanks for the clip of Stick It. Okay, done. Even my tentacles are tingling, man. Wow. And is that a good thing? How could it not be? What a brilliant thing you have done.
Phew, good to hear. If that's all you say next time, that's plenty enough. So, garlic, huh? Maybe I should play the lottery. But how? How did you know? Last time Mick was here, he told me I could put anything on his food but that. That just hit me right in the head, you know. No wonder he made a special point of it, mate. Mick, according to my source, who has never been wrong, is severely allergic to it. How bad? Well, it's not fatal, but it causes suffocation and, more importantly... Don't get me excited. It causes terrible diarrhea! Yes, perfect! You're a genius, Frank! What's your plan? It's so simple I couldn't even call it a plan, but that's why it's beautiful. It's simple plan. I'm all auditory canal. Oh, that's so lame. Remember that big cow walking around with Mick? Xander Rosafalvi. Rosafalvi? This is made up. I can do whatever I want. Well, it would be hard not to notice, and as a matter of fact, I did some investigating on him. I'm hiding him in the kitchen. Huh? What? He asked me for shelter. He wants to get away from Mick, but he can't. Who came into the picture? First you, then Moses. You evil, cunning bastard, you. A whole bunch of birds with one stone. Pardon the expression. So you're taking Mick, who's just been left without his henchmen, out of circulation. The boy escapes and Moses catches the helpless monkey? And you'll even get a few quiet days in the hive without the monkey and his gang giving you shit. Well, I don't know what to say, Zipp. It may even work, but it's got as many holes in it as you and this calf will have if this goes wrong. Don't you be afraid, you old fart. Maybe I'm just buying time, delaying the inevitable, which is very likely. But the bastard will still get what he deserves. You might as well shoot him. No witnesses, just the idiot in your kitchen. You know that's not my style. Not anymore. In fact, it has never been. Okay, I understand that. And listen, just... Yes? Good to see you've changed. Ah, shut up, you old tumblebug. Now you tell me something. What's new with the lady in your life? Come on, give me a break. That lays history. We weren't right for each other. History? 2 weeks ago she was the whole wide world. The most beautiful queen of all insects you wanted to breed 100 larvae with. Yes, but you know, it didn't work. It's complicated, but there is one woman who really is the one. Furry heavens, what a cheap seducer you are. No, she's the real deal. Her name is Nadia and... praise the great eternal light. Please say she is not a client of yours whose husband you busted. Well, you know, I'm not much of a liar. I don't believe it. Hasn't it spread around the hype that you're hitting on all your clients? Leave me hanging, okay? I can't resist the poor hurt teary-eyed women. You're sick, man. Screw you, man. Shouldn't you be going anyway? Mick will be here soon. Or would you rather watch this show from the front row? I'll be around the neighborhood. If you need me, I'll come. Just scream. I hope we won't be the ones screaming. Yes, me too. So long, man. Wait just a moment. Yes? Why do they call you half-armed Frank? I mean, you still have 3 arms. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just a little extra evil in the whole thing. What do you mean? Well, you know, if a normal animal loses an arm, it becomes half-armed. But I'm an insect, which is what my nickname reminds me of every damn time. Shit. I've never thought of it like that. I'm sorry. Give it a rest, man. I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me at all. It's a case of our way or the highway here at the Hive. Although, I guess you could say the same is true for Clawville. Or the whole bloody wilderness, right? Well said, Zipp. Well said. Well, I'm off. I'll see you later. Hope so. Goodbye, Frank. Damn.
Freddy Silver, thanks for the clip of proper Aussie enunciation. And Cheap says, Lettucey. Lettucey. Freddy Silver says, get this man character.ai before it's too late. Sharbeck says, you know what this third arm reminds me of? What his third arm reminds me of? What? Shark says, it reminds me of the Great Fairies in Wind Waker. Oh yeah, didn't they have a bunch of arms? They were weird.
Almost here. That monkey could be here any minute. I hope he is cocky and stupid enough to come alone. Because if not, then we're in trouble.
Monkey. Jarvik says 4, probably based on Hindu gods.
A pleasant evening to you, sir. Hello, Mick. I was kind of hoping you'd break your neck on the way over. I always liked your wry sense of humor, pal. So, shall we get it over with? Or would you like to eat something first? Eat? I don't know. I'd rather have a strong cup of coffee. But something really punchy. I feel like it's going to be a punchy night. Really? So nice to hear. Don't skimp out the whiskey, okay? But what kind of coffee should it be? Well, I'll tell you in a moment. Just wait, pal. We're in no hurry. Okay. Well, you know what you want? Let's have a hot dog special to remember the good old hot dog days. And put a lot of whiskey in it, eh? How much is a lot, Mick? I'm not a mind reader. As much as your biggest mug can hold. Hairy heavens, be a little more self-sufficient. Yeah, okay. 5 shots of whiskey, roger that. Phew, what an exciting evening we're in for, eh, old pal? Heck, I'm flying with joy, floating a foot off the ground. Can you see? You just relax, mate. It's your lucky day. You just don't know it yet. But first, give me that coffee, okay?
Oh, this is gonna get weird.
Let's make something special.
Oh, now that phrase has a completely different meaning. Five to 8 of whiskey. Wow. I see we're in the boss battle territory now. Okay. Big ass coffee. Alright, 1 cinnamon. 1 catnip. Catnip? 1 meat powder. 3 cane sugars. 1 milk. 2 orange. Milk and orange? Ugh. Am I making an orange Julius or a coffee? 2 shots of whiskey. And actually 5 more of whiskey. Jeez. Actually, give it one more. There we go. Good shit. Shavik says that on its own should make him sick. Fraser says it's like a smoothie. Colon, capital D, capital D, capital D, big face, happy face. Alright. Oh, and get a stir of this shit. Don't poke it with a spoon, stir it. Oh man, this is gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Damn. That's some messed up shit.
Shavik says 2 shots of vodka pours in way more than 2 shots. Yep, this is giving. It's giving. It's giving Sander at least so hard. Alright, get fucked.
Ooh, yeah. Was it good?
It could have done with a little more whiskey. Fuck off!
Sure. So, Sticky Fingers Zip H. Murphy, I have to ask, what did you decide? What do you need this place for, Mick? Simple expansion, you know how it works. We have to have ice everywhere. That's it? A fortress on the border of the hive in the city? Something like... it's a bit more complicated than that. You want to start a fire in there, don't you? I'm terribly afraid of fire, Zip, you know that. I mean, figuratively, Mick, you know very well. Okay, I see you think you can see through the sieve. Yes, there's gonna be a riot. It's gonna happen even if we don't get involved. And you need the space to have a perfect view of the event without being in the middle of them? You're not that stupid as they say, Zip, of course. Don't think you're very smart either. That's only half of it, and only a small fraction of the truth. Okay, you know what, Mick? I'm all ears. Screw your plan. Really, I don't care. In fact, you know what? I'm bursting with curiosity, mate. I'm in. Eh? What? I say okay, let's make the deal. Really? Just like that? I wouldn't need to make any threats? That wouldn't be necessary now. I'm tired of all this, Mick. Have it your way. BK, have it your way. And I'll buy a new car and head for the wilderness. Ha! Can't believe my ears, Zip. I honestly thought you really changed. But lo and behold, I was right. Wild animals don't change. It is sad, but I admit it. Well then, I'll just... No need to hurry, Mick. It's a long night. Be my guest for a meal. What do you say? Let me cook one last meal in my old kitchen. After all, why not? I'm not that cold-hearted. Thanks, pal. No worries, mate. So, what can I prepare for the future owner? Let's see. Chip says Aunt Sandy would be proud. The meat and meat sounds good. You know, I'm in a predatory mood today. A meat and meat then. Any extra requests? Nothing. Just do what's on the menu. Yeah, okay.
Let's make something special.
Let's make something special. Wait, where do I put the garlic? Where do I add the garlic? Am I supposed to add garlic to this? It's not in the instructions. Should I? I don't know how to do this. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, Free Silver, thanks for the clip of Has It Your Way. Shark says Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. Rule, I rule this day. Free Silver says, yeah, you look like one, Mick. No kids for you. Strybeck sent a lick emote. What? Why? Why are you licking? Why you licking? Why you licking? Also, one sec. My throaty. My throat. I'm the throat goat. Well, no, not really. I mean, once, but not anymore. I'm retired. I mean, what? Anyways, just one sec. Uh, Shark says, you've seen that animation by Tavo, right? No. Shark says, read the emote names carefully. Garlic, because it's for Garuku Blue Moon. Garlic, I get it. Shark said throat weasel. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of throat goat. Why did I say that and you had to capture it? Okay, sorry. I ran out of water. So I hope this is done soon, because I ran out of water. Okay. I need to capture this recipe. Free services digital paw print. What does that mean? Okay, so fat. One has fat, and one has oil. The fat goes here. The oil goes here. Melty. Alright, so 2 slices of bread on the fat. Alright, on the oil, we're doing hot dogs. Yay. Alright. And on the oil, which is this oil, sponge meat and lettuce. I feel like I had done this before. Lettuce, 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 lettuce. And let me turn this off because this is dangerous. 2 dashes of salt. 1 sprinkle of herbs. Wait, is this green spice? Is that a weed? Spicy oil. One drizzle spicy oil. And whoops. Oh, whoops. Oh, my bad. Oh no. Whoops. Oh no, how could that happen? Whoops. Lol. Eat this, Mick!
That's the way you do it.
Oh, it doesn't even have a score. It just says, eat this, Mick.
What? You. What? Oh, is there something wrong, Mick? Are you feeling ill? You filthy little. I'm sorry, but I don't understand you. What did you say? You little. I'm sorry, I really don't understand. Phew, I almost choked.
What?
What's up, buddy? It's like you've seen a ghost or something.
Eh?
You overdid the garlic a bit, by the way, but that's okay. I can't stand the taste, but I don't have a particular problem with it.
But I...
Choking, acute diarrhea, and vomiting, eh? What? Oh, Zipp, man, you're so naive. Why do you think I put the word out about this garlic thing? Shit. I learned this trick from good old Wessler. Throw them a weakness they think they can exploit, and they won't see anything else. It's a very clever tactic, and works better in practice than I thought. Well then, I'm busted. Oh, you're busted indeed. But you know what? I'm a bully too. So if anyone understands I do, I would have done the same thing if I were you. You and I, Zipp buddy, are exactly the same. I'm not like you. Oh, yes you are, my friend. Yes you are. We even sound the same. Now listen, I'll let you get away with this whole bizarre charade. I even enjoyed it. Really? Really? But enough of this. You hand over the key to the place and get the hell out. Now! You think so? I don't think so, Zipp. I know you'll do it. Because I can tell a lot of things about you, but you're not stupid. I wouldn't be so sure. What?
Eat... Fuck. Strybeck says, I'm calling the chicken police. Sets espresso machine to 911. Strybeck sent an oh no emote. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of LMA. Oh. Strybeck sent a gun emote. Chip says, holy shit. And Conan says, sent a on guard emote, which is just Space Gene pointing a gun.
You don't want to do anything stupid, do you? If I do, it'll be the sanest decision of my life. Come on, Zipp. I saw that Detective Fox Moses' car outside. Frank's lurking nearby too. You just don't want to go to jail in your old age. You know, Mick, you were right about a lot of things about me. But one thing you never understood. Perhaps wild animals cannot change radically. Maybe I'll always be bad. Maybe I'll always be selfish and greedy, yes. But if there's something I love, I won't let that go because I'm stubborn as hell. It's just a place, Zipp. A dirty roadside cafe. Not worth killing for, is it? This place is the only thing I have. This place is the only thing I really own. This place is the only thing that's good about me. If you pull the trigger, you're dead too. Oh, really? I don't care. Zipp, no! No! Bang. What? You shitting yourself, pal? You look so pale, Mick. Are you alright? You filthy. Again, I can't understand you properly. Good evening, gentlemen. Hello, guys. Hi, everyone. We come together so nicely, haven't we? Good. Furry heavens, what have you done to him, Zipp? Me? Nothing in the world. He just froze. But I was looking for you, Mick. It's an amazing coincidence that we should meet here. My colleagues will be right with you. You dirty, rotten, little... Coffee guys? Maybe another time, Zipp, but thank you. We'll take care of this then. Right. Just do your thing. So, I'm gonna kill you. The little bast... Oh, guys, just one more thing. Yes, Zipp? Oh! Choice! This late in the game? Oh. 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 Pretty server, thanks for the clip of finally. Conan sent 4 lol emotes. Chip sent 3 haha Rick emotes. Shybeck sent a clap emote. And Chip says, what will you do? Pretty server says, leave the poor bull be TBH. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, they're happy. He's a chill dude. I like him. Nothing really. Thanks for being so quick. Okay, no problem, Zipp. So long, boys. See you never again, Mick. Rotting hell, Zipp. Good evening to you, pal, fellas. Farewell, Zipp. Thanks for your help. Bye, mate. Well done. Huh, that was something. Come on out, big boy. Mr. Zipp, you are a god. Hairy feathered goodness, boy. No mister. And I didn't even hear the other thing you said. You saved my life. Let's not exaggerate. Mick has not been put away for life. Maybe, but by the time he comes out, we'll be on the other side of the world. So be it, boys. So be it. Good evening. Good evening, my dear. Your night has come forward. Melinda. Sandor. A coffee? Or maybe some tea? Oh yes, we don't want to be rude. And a coffee would be really nice. I agree. I could really do with a deep dark desires right now. 3 dashes of extra cane sugar, if you please. Of course, my dear. I'll have a wild green iced tea, please, with 2 sprinkles of straw powder. Coming right up. Alright, she asked first.
Let's make something special.
Damn, that was a thing. Well, that was something. Well, that just happened. Oh, hi, Zar. Hello. Zar says these people would be right the fuck out of my cafe. There's coffee, hot, cold, no cream or cream, and three kinds of shake. Want anything else? GTFO. Zar says maybe whiskey for the coffee, but not much more. Well, that's the thing. Zipp does not serve normal coffee. He will kick you out if you want like simple coffee. He only serves these horrific cocktail abominations. Some of them have orange juice and milk at the same time. It's wacky. I think that's it. Shrevek says, you own a cafe?
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
No, but I think he works at one. Twitch Heavy says, I will be off now. This game has been quite interesting to say the least. Bye bye. Okay, thanks. And yeah, thanks for I see you in the server. Thank you for joining. We'll be in touch. Frigid services, orange juice and milk don't sound that bad. Then again, I'm a fruit bat. I think the only way you can make them work is in an orange Julius, which is one of my favorite drinks, by the way. Zar says, at Tribeck, I used to work at the cafe. I was the master of the machine. Perfect cappuccino foam every time. And I had a good hand with putting booze in it. Yeah, see? Shrebeck says, at Frigid Silver, citrus curdles milk. Yeah, you have to do it just the right way to make it work.
Let's see.
And for the big boy, Shrebeck says, at Zara, cappuccino always reminds me of my grandfather. Oh, you have to put both green tea and black tea in it. Interesting. Plop. Plop. One cinnamon. Two catnips. Catnips, okay. And 2 cane sugars. And done.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Zipp, we can be thankful enough, really.
Come on, forget it, Melinda. For the love of the great wild ones, you two were made for each other.
We will be forever grateful.
Don't be, instead forget me. Forget this whole thing with the city and the hype, okay? Start with a clean slate. That's what I'd do if I were you.
So why don't you?
What?
Why not get in a train or a zeppelin, or just get in your car and drive towards infinity?
Oh no, it's too late for me. And you know, there's this place. This is all I have.
Don't you think that maybe it's just a shackle that keeps you here?
You know, dear Melinda, maybe you're right, but still. I feel like this is my mission, even if it's dirty and humble. But don't mind me, I'm old and worn out. Like I said, forget about it. Forget about it.
I really think it would be for the best, but you will always be remembered fondly.
Thank you, my dear, that's very nice of you. No, but we don't want to hold you up, Mr. Zipp, and we have a train to catch. Hey, kiddo. No, Mr. Capiche, just Zipp for you, okay?
Oh, yes, okay, Zipp. Thanks again. All the best to you.
And to you too.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Well, they're gone. It's pretty quiet here. It's time to do the dishes.
Zara says, Tribeca, that reads warmly, cozy. He's a coffee man?
Well, all's well that ends well, right? Of course, it depends on who it's good for. But I think at least I can go to bed in peace. With a clear conscience. And maybe tomorrow I will wake up as a better animal. Or not.
That's it? Strebeck says, not really, but he did like a mug of cappuccino with his lunch. Chip says, all's well that ends well.
So old Mick was caught and taken in. I don't know what they can get out of him, but I have a bad feeling he won't be in there for too long. But he'll get off my back, I can tell you that. At least, for a while. Frank will keep doing what he always did. Poking around in dangerous places and flirting with even more dangerous secrets until he loses another hand. Or his head. Melinda and Sandor drove off into the sunset, like the end of a soppy movie. Damn, I even teared up a little. Although I don't know if I was crying for them or for myself. Damn your good heart, you dusty old trash panda. Moses got what he wanted, and also didn't. Mick was taken in and questioned, but they couldn't prove anything. I ended up staying here, again, alone. So I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing anyway. Living in peace, making coffee, and now I've finally done something that I don't have to forget. And, as my good mother always said, coffee is like life, son. Bitter and dark. But it's up to you how well you sweeten it.
Coffee beans were harmed in the making of this game. 3,200 coffees. Jeez. That was fun. Oh, that was really cute. That was short and sweet. I like that. See, why can't games be like this? Just start, get to the thing, and end it. World of Wilderness. What's the World of Wilderness? X to find out. Huh. The world of Wilderness is an ever-growing universe telling different stories across multiple games connected to characters, events, and the world itself. So you got our other game set in the world of Wilderness. There's Chicken Police Into the Hive. Chicken Police painted red. Huh. Oh, it actually does open Steam. Oh, like the whole like page. I forgot I was playing this on Steam and not on Switch, so I can actually see web pages. Interesting. Although I'm not good at moving stuff all around. Okay, I get it. In the Discord, which no, but okay, I guess the other stuff. Alrighty. Oh, there's an art gallery. Ooh, extras. Fritzer said that was a cute message. Chip says solid life advice. Fritzer says congrats on the 100% coffee rating. Yeah, I mean I fucked up one thing because of the garlic, but yeah, you know. Zar says chicken police. Shark says, oh, an anthology. Chip says Chicken Police 2 coming soon. Time to play the first one. I'll see about it. Let's see. Ooh, arts. Look at these fellas. I like how goofy I made Moses with the voice and everything. He do be a goofy boy. Ooh, concept art. Gotta love it. All the stages. I can't get over how like what is that tail? Zip, what the heck is that tail? It's so it's like a limp little thing. Oh man, I love the concept art. Is this concept art? This is great. This is like, hey, we have an idea for a game. Oh wow, okay. Chip says it's because he's old. Yeah. Fraser says prosthetic tail might got it cut off. It's not. This is not Fantastic Mr. Fox, but kind of. Frank, Melinda, Sandor. I love Sandor. I like his style. Mick, Moses. I love his goofy little faces. That's it? That's the whole cast? I can't believe there's only 6 characters. This felt like it would be like a huge thing. Zara says Mick is a wood. Okay. For you Silver sent a what Rick emote at Zar. Trebek says Sandor is looking into my soul. And Freight Silver says Mick is a wood public execute. Yeah, I don't like what's it like. Sandor is like Sandor is a guy. That face is something. How does he sleep at night? No, really, how does he sleep at night with those horns? How do you even sleep with horns? Zipp is just like he's barely holding on. The purple shirt and the green tie is a choice, and I'm gonna steal that. Actually, that reminds me a lot of what I wore on yesterday. I need myself a green tie because I'm digging that style. I'm digging it. Somebody help me find a tie like that. Zar says he doesn't. He has them bags under his eyes. Oh yeah. Well, I thought that was just his eyes. Oh, cool. Wow. He's so scrunkly. He's so scraggly. He's just there. Also, Sandor has like chins for days. Dang. Oh, look, it's the paws. Is that a rat? Rat and paws? Who are these characters? Yeah, they were just in the newspaper, but yeah, look at. Is that bitch holding two Tommy guns? I just noticed that. Oh man, that is like double efficient. I forgot that bugs could just do that. Damn. Oh, business. Oh, we will never see the mystery lady. Pollos. Oh, this guy. And the culty thing. Mick and Moses. Rank. Zipp. See, Zipp was supposed to have art and gets no art. In the end, he got no. I wish I could have seen him more. Dang. Shavik says more arms let you hold more guns. Zar says the double rattling. Freezer says, is he called Tum Tum? Zar says Thomas, both first letters capitalized. Fellas. Okay, yeah, we loop in. Oh, that's fun. It's a fun little gallery. Let's see the Chibos. I missed a couple of things. Serve 50 coffees. Is there an endless mode? Or do I have to play the game multiple times to get... Because yeah, if you have to serve 50 coffees. 30 food recipes, 50 coffees, 20 teas. And I'm guessing there's achievements for other endings. Eh, good enough. Oh, they deleted my save file. Yeah, there's no continue anymore. Dang it. But yep, that was it. That was Zipp's Cafe. Fun little thing. Nice little intermission. So yeah, that's it. As I said, I'll be back on Friday with Ocarina of Time. We're gonna manage to cram in one more stream before I take another break. So yeah. Stream this Friday, stream on Monday. Not sure about Wednesday, but I'm gonna try. I'm not sure if I'll stream on Wednesday. Probably not. Almost certainly not. So yeah, it's gonna be Friday and Monday. Alright, closing the cafe. Yep. Whew. That was a thing. Well, that just happened. Yep. Shavik says that's the problem with the first person perspective. You rarely see the main character. I wish they had had a mirror somewhere where you could see Zip's face. Imagine if you had a mirror in the back, like behind them, and you could see Zip's reactions to everything every time he did dialogue. I would like that. Considering like there's it's he's not really a mute protagonist. You can tell he has his own feelings and things. Might as well just give him his own expressions. Chip says, I am very excited for Friday stream. Is it a good one? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Chip says, it's the one we've been waiting for. Oh no. Oh no. Is it? Is it time? Is it time for booty? Frigid Silver says, bye every tune. See you all later. Yeah. Scrappy says, this was a great stream, Han. Heart. I love you so much. I hope the break thing turns out less stressful than you're anticipating. Remember, I am here to give you support and love as always. Big smooch and a heart. I should probably take the break. Like, okay, just coming clean, I do not deserve the break at all. Not at all. Nope. I know more people that probably are more stressed and need the break more. In a way, I'm gonna say it's not a break just for me. Some people take a break from me when I travel. So I'm gonna see it as at least that. Also, it's me going to a con. I should probably enjoy the con. So yeah, it's a justified break. Free Super said Waterhill. Oh boy. Chip says 99 Wheeze and a kiss Wheeze. Thank you. Yay. Alright, so thank you very much for coming to this. Have a good night, have a good evening, afternoon, day, morning, or whatever you have on your side of the planet. And I'll be seeing you again very soon. I got a couple of roleplays that need replying to, so I'll get to that. And then I'll plop myself in bed. Maybe. Conan says, have a good night, everyone. Rest well, Rick. Enjoy your con trip. And the beans emote and a crying Rick. And the inverted beans emote. I'm not going yet. I'm still having a stream this Friday. Don't forget. So, there's that. And Monday, too. So, I'm just telling you in advance. I'm telling you in advance. 1 week in advance. Freight Services, have a good weasning. Yeah. Alright. This was Rick, that weasel that you know, signing off for now. Okay. Bye. Conan says, I know. I'll tell you in advance, too. Alright. Bye.